Yes, people, silent business. I know we have a little bit of a late start, but technical difficulties, you know. I'm not going to blame anyone, but if certain people was here earlier, we could have probably worked through all of this. Call him red. I'm not saying anything. You get me? But, yeah, man, you know what time. Yes, people, silent business.
I'm just a messenger.
You know what time it is?
Yeah, you're more watching the screen. Watch what I'm doing. Yes, people, again, silent business. Just press the button. I beg you turn that down. That's all feedback. You get me? But yeah, as I said, technical difficulties, still trying to work out a few kinks. You understand? Today we're gonna start off with our main topic, the Achraf Hakimi, you know, divorce between him and his wife, Hiba Abouk. You know, don't butcher me if I butcher the name, literally, because those names are hard to pronounce. And we're gonna start off with watching a little video just so you can familiarize yourself with who Achraf Hakimi is and his ex-wife, understand? And then we'll get into the topic. Right? Yeah, let's go. Yes, people. Yeah, you know what we saw. You understand? And I want to put it into question because we don't normally see a divorce of this magnitude, shall I say? You understand? We don't normally see a divorce of this magnitude. You get me? But I'm literally gonna start from my left and I'm gonna ask Sky, right? You've seen what you just saw on television. You understand? And you've did your own little small bit of research on who Achraf Hakimi is, right? So, how do you think the divorce went? And did you think his wife, Hiba, deserved anything?
Not the money that she was asking for, but I do think she deserved whatever they went in the marriage with and made whilst they was together and was doing whatever together. That's what she should have got half of, not just nothing. And she has got the 2 kids.
All right. What about you, Ty?
Due to the fact that he's a footballer, he's basically got where he's got by himself. It's an individual sport. So with that being said, I don't think she's entitled to anything.
Hey,
No, but we don't know what they made in the marriage just because he's doing one thing as in the football.
Yeah.
How do we know they didn't have little things going on as in businesses and all the rest? She did have her own money as well, you know. So how do we know that they never built up a little business together and done a few other things? And that's what she should be entitled to, half of that stuff, if there is that stuff, not just nothing.
Yeah.
I think she went in too greedy for the whole of the 20.
But I think nothing else was mentioned. All his assets, which is his, is in his mum's name. There was no mention of their assets. So I don't think there's any assets between the 2 of them, because that would be on the table. I don't think that would be a point where they could not fight. Sorry, they could fight about. Do you understand? Like, if there was some things in both of their names, we would have heard about that fight, but we ain't heard nothing. I don't believe they got anything between them.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't believe they have nothing between them. Maybe they have a little small something, but you'd have probably heard about it. It would have probably come up in the, the court proceedings and that. You understand where I'm coming from? But at the end of the day, man, is she entitled She can feel entitled.
Listen, this girl's got 2 kids by him, so
she can feel entitled. But guess what? I understand. You know, she has 2 kids by him, but is she thinking of the 2 kids when she's filing for divorce and trying to ask for half of his net worth?
Who's got the kids?
But is she thinking about the kids though? Meanwhile, she's trying to file for what, more or less?
I think that it was a bit greedy, the 20-something, a lot greedy. But she should not have come away with nothing, no. It doesn't matter, that's his wife. They could have come to a little agreement.
But she earns her own money.
Yeah,
Apparently
it doesn't matter.
Why doesn't that matter?
Because everybody earns their own money.
Yeah.
She's having those kids.
Yeah.
And she's the primary carer. And we don't know nothing about it. But if that is the case, no, she's the primary carer, so everybody needs to...
Okay, so let's say she is the primary carer. He's still the person that's earning the most, so he's the breadwinner. So he's already providing for his kids. And he will still provide for his kids. So why is she entitled to anything?
Because she was married, she had the kids, and she was living with him. So we don't know what they had together. I don't know. But she is entitled to something.
I don't think, just because, no one forced you to marry him.
True.
No one forced her to have kids with him. I'm assuming this is all she wanted. She wanted marriage, she wanted kids. So...
And so did he.
Yeah, they both did.
They both did. Yeah.
So you're going in it with a mutual agreement. So why, at the end of it, you want half of what he's got?
Not the half. I don't agree with the half because it was his. Whatever he went in, like I said, there should have been a prenup involved here.
There should have.
Whatever he went in that marriage with is his. Whatever they accumulate, I've said it. Yeah. Whatever they accumulated, like together. I said, together, which we don't know nothing. Just because it didn't come up, it don't mean to say it's not there. We don't know.
Yeah. But let's talk about what is there.
Yeah, let's talk about.
I think the 24 mil's greedy.
Okay.
I don't think she deserves no 24 mil. But I still say she deserves maybe even a couple of mil.
But you know it is obviously we know, say, in this day and age, in life, nobody's deserving of anything unless you work your pants off for that. Yeah. You understand where I'm coming from, right? And if she's coming on like I deserve mentality because I have kids for you, how about you should have thought about not sleeping with a kid yourself? You understand? Because you were 31, he was 19. And as a 31-year-old cougar, you clearly knew what you was doing.
She did.
You get me?
Yeah,
you clearly knew what you was doing.
19-year-old. No one's not arguing with that age.
Up and coming future prospect.
Yeah. She was a big lady.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know, she knew what she was doing.
She saw the bag.
She saw the bag. She saw the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did have her own money. Let's not forget that. She's already got her millions as well. So it's not just all about everybody sees this and everybody sees that.
But clearly she has her own...
I think it's wrong that a 30-something-year-old is anywhere near a 19-year-old, regardless of what's going on. But the 19-year-old is of age and he was in it.
We hear this, right? But she clearly has her own... He was doing it as well. She clearly has her own money, but why are you going after half of the man's money then? So you clearly with the man for the money. So, like, having your own money don't really... That argument goes out the window.
That's true.
Because you have your own money, but you didn't even say, you know what, let me try and get a 5 or 10 million. Let me try and get a 5 or 10.
If you got your own money,
you want half.
Part ways. If you got your own money, part ways. You can provide for your kids because you're a millionaire. He's not going to neglect his kids. He's going to be paying for his kids.
And his mum wouldn't allow him, as you can see, his mum wouldn't allow him to neglect those kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You get me? So, yeah, but it's one of them mad ones there, man. You understand? Yeah, definitely got to watch out for, you know what I mean, you know, cougars like that. You know, understand? Because she clearly played the long game.
Of course she did.
She played
2
the long
years.
cop.
It wasn't that long.
Huh?
2 years.
3.
Was it
2.
3?
Was it 2 or 3?
2 or 3?
2. I read it.
You get me?
It's still not long.
That is not long enough for 24 mil.
No.
Huh?
No, it's not long enough.
What? Let me show you something, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, and right, what I was reading, I think she took an opportunity, right, to leave the marriage and tried to collect a quick money because I think a grape case came up for Achraf Hakimi.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that was in
right?
February.
So obviously,
Now,
she saw opportunity, and she could use that as a reason to say, I feel unsafe, or my kids might be unsafe. You understand? I don't know what argument she pushed in court.
no, I don't
You
know.
understand?
Yeah.
But to me, I'm just saying at that point, that's where, as a family, you should be the strongest. Innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
But instead, you run and you leave your man.
Hang on a minute.
And
How
you
do
took
we
the
know
kids,
what-
and then as soon as you run and leave the man and took the kids, you try to take half of what the man's
Wait a
earned.
minute. I do believe in guilt, the innocent until
To prove
proven.
her
No
guilty.
one's not saying nothing. But how do we know she hasn't read something? What's facts on paper? We don't know nothing.
Yeah,
She's obviously in the case, following it a lot and getting the papers and all the rest of it, and like everybody else gets papers and all that.
Yeah, well,
reading up certain
until the
things.
jury goes in and debates it and comes out with a verdict, we can't say she's seen anything.
But we can't say she hasn't.
No, in a sense, so
because
she can't
we don't
see
even
something.
know why did she divorce him in the first place.
We will have to ask her. But to say that she's divorcing him just because of allegations, he ain't been proven guilty yet. So
How
it
do we
doesn't
know
matter
she
what
doesn't
she's
know
seen.
more into the case though?
Then she would
From
know
just
more,
that little
more than
headline
the
that
lawyers
we
and
know.
lawsuits. Nah, I don't believe.
no,
you don't.
like.
I'm not
'cause-
saying he done it, but I'm not saying he didn't do it either.
Yeah.
I'm not here to speculate because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
But
nah, 'cause what it is, look at it,
we don't
man.
know what she knows.
Come on. You're a big 31-year-old woman. You're a clever woman.
I'm not denying
You understand?
that. And he was a
You're
baby. He was
model.
19.
You're a model. You've been around other men that's maybe high-value men, and they've treated you a certain type of way. Do you understand? You clearly have the ability to manipulate men with your clothes sunk in. You understand? So it's gonna be easy to manipulate a little boy whose trousers is ruffling and jumping about and wants to be involved in a certain type of lifestyle, tell his friends and all of that. You understand where I'm coming from? So it just seemed, maybe at first, Achraf genuinely was wide-eyed. Oh, this model I've been following on Instagram. I don't
Apparently
know.
he has. Apparently that was his crush or something. Innit?
You understand?
Yeah,
and then
so-
obviously, it's kind of like that teacher you got a crush on. You
Yeah.
get a piece, you're going to slap it. The consequence happens. No, it's falling on you. It's not falling on me.
But
You
what
understand?
But what he did was marry her.
And this is it.
Should have just clapped cheeks and.
But what do you think about that as a man? Him, a young man of 19, marrying a 31-year-old woman. Considering I think she had no children before him, I think.
Yeah, I think both children are his.
Both
Or
children
theirs.
are his, yeah.
They are. Yeah, I read that.
I think he's a devoted Muslim as well. So you can't really look at it in the sense of he was naive, he just wanted to get his leg over, do you understand? He wanted to do things properly. So if he's starry-eyed and he's looking at this woman like, oh my gosh, I want this woman, regardless, he's Muslim, he's going to have to marry her before anything happens, do you understand? So he was probably left with no option.
Yeah.
But he should have just left it as him admiring her rather than going and marrying her.
Yeah, but
She's much older than you.
that's true. But then, like, as a man, you gotta ask yourself, looking from the outside in, you gotta ask yourself, like, where's his dad?
Yeah.
Where's that father figure? I don't know if his dad's there, his dad's not there. I haven't gone that deep into the story. You
I see a
understand
lot
where
of
I'm
pictures
coming
of him and his mum. I think they got a close relationship.
from? You understand?
Yeah.
So obviously, it's like, where's that father figure to have, at that moment when when you're acting like a starry-eyed idiot, to be like, yo, bro, like, you know what, you and I need to have a chat in it.
Yeah.
You get me? That age gap for you as a man, and you've built so much value, it does not make sense.
And to get married at the age of 19 as a man,
You get
What you
me?
doing?
And like this scenario, like, he's lucky his head is strong enough that, like, he didn't concentrate on certain things that could make him lose his career, that could make him fall off, decline. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Right? Because that happens with it.
a lot of them, yeah.
A lot of
They earn that
athletes.
type of money and then it goes to their heads.
You
and they fall
understand?
off the rails. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, like, wasn't there no uncle? You know what I mean? Like,
To be fair-
like Neymar's dad. Because look, Neymar's dad runs his own.
He's Asian, isn't it? Isn't he Asian?
His agent. He runs his whole thing.
Yeah.
You understand? It kind of seems like in a similar sense, maybe a little bit like Achraf Hakimi's mom's doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But at least Neymar has a dad there to say, yo, you know, certain decisions, you know, Neymar, you're moving mad.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Wasn't there anybody,
Listen,
including the mum?
No, mum.
No, but-
Including the mum to tell him, you're moving mad, blood.
No, I think
The mum was
whole
telling him,
idea,
hence why she put everything into her name.
Yeah, I think it's the mum's
The
idea.
mum's not stupid.
I think it's the mum that was savvy. Said, "Look, put everything in my name." So if she wants to run away, she ain't gonna get nothing.
So you say you think she was probably, he was probably gung-ho as a young man, probably gunning for it maybe.
No,
And
not
Mumsy
necessarily. Mumsy
probably
probably knows
saw
what
the little
women-
tricks.
She knows what certain women
Yeah.
are like, and you're gonna be a high-profile footballer, and women are gonna be after your money. So just in case, put everything in my name. So if shit hits the fan, you're good.
Listen, young men.
She's a savvy mum.
She is.
She's a clever mum.
Very.
You understand? We need more
She
mums
protected
like
her
that.
son. She protected her son,
And that's how you protect your son.
and she won.
You understand? It hit me because, like, listen, as young men, listen, it's easy to fall into a starry-eyed crush, you know, gal look good, you understand? It's easy to, you know, forbay your actual value that you've worked for and built. You understand? It's easy to, you know, lose your characteristics. You understand? It's easy to fall off of the work that you've been doing to build your value, you know, because you get all starry-eyed and, you know, your heart start palpitating and you get a little crush and that thing in your trousers is doing the the herky-jerky.
I'm not even gonna
It's
do
doing the herky-jerky. You get me? I'm just saying, right? Nah, 'cause we need to dive into this topic more because it goes deeper than that. That's the thing, there's more. There's more.
More where?
I think, listen, when I tell you the rest, when he comes back, it's going to blow your mind, blood.
Listen, the
Because
mum.
if that blew your mind before, what I'm going to tell you is going to make your mind go.
Listen, from the mum done everybody's explosions
last-
Losing
already.
his mind.
I am losing my mind a little bit. You know what I mean? I swear.
Well, when you
I swear. You get me? But now, you was here early today.
Yes.
You hear me? What? Did you, what?
I can literally hear myself from here.
Anyway, we don't want to hear you. But back to Achraf Hakimi. But tell me your honest opinion, though. Like, do you genuinely think she deserves something? After what you heard, and it really seems like it was a con, do you really think that woman deserves something?
We don't know nothing about no con yet.
Yeah.
Because you're all about the con because it's a woman. Listen, we don't know what's going on and why she even filed for the divorce.
Uh-huh.
Instead, we're all over here jumping to our own conclusions.
She clearly filed for the divorce because of the money, blood.
No, oh my
She
God.
found the excuse
Wait a minute.
of man
There's
being
all
arrested
sorts
for
going
rape.
on.
She found a loophole. She thought she found a loophole. Oh, he's being arrested for grape. You understand where we're coming from? So
Grape.
obviously she probably thought, oh, this is my opportunity where, you know, I can probably even get a larger amount. You get me? Like, and obviously if he gets convicted, oh,
No, man, you're just making her out to be over greedy now. This is too much. No.
asking for half of 77.
No, I'm not saying that's not
77
greedy.
million
What did
euros.
I say? She could be entitled to a couple of mil. I never said 7 mil. You was the generous one giving out the 8 to 7 mil. I said a couple of mil, yeah? Because everybody deserves something. She done 2 years, she got the 2 years, but not the 27. And furthermore, we don't even know why she's divorced him. Nobody knows.
Listen, why is your hair on me,
you
man?
always got to hate on my hair.
Bro, look how long it is. Look, it's going. Okay, it's
Listen.
ended now. Let me. Where's the flame? Let me
Lucky
burn
it's
this
real.
thing, bud.
Nah,
Nah. Give you juice. It's real. You understand? You don't wear the weave and the fake stuff and all of that. You get me? I don't know. Maybe you might put on a touch of makeup. I don't know.
Listen, don't watch me. You need to just watch your podcast.
Okay. I was just saying, people, right? Because it's a mad thing, right? Did you know, right? He countersued.
Oh.
Well, it's what it is. It's not even so much countersued, right? But like You get me? Yeah, he ties back. You get me?
With a guest.
I hear plastic bag ruffling at my door.
Hey, man, straight, be in.
Hey, what's going on, man? Shit.
How am I getting the
You get me? Yeah, go on, Nessa. I will see Nessa.
You don't kill me with the front seat.
You get me? But yeah, man, we was literally just talking about Achraf Hakimi and his wife or ex-wife,
the
Hiba
Yeah.
Abouk, right?
What are you saying on it, Gon?
We're basically where we've gotten so far, right? You know, what's your opinion on it? And then we can kind of chime in where
I think
we've
it
got
depends
to.
on the relationship that he had at the beginning. And if he's you know what I mean, if he's really tight with his mum.
Yeah, bring it closer here.
If he's really tight with his mum, then yeah, that's a smart move on his mum where she's the manager for him, innit? So it's like a move like that. But obviously he never saw what was gonna happen in the future, so it looks like a smart move, but it looks like it's just a normal move for him, innit?
Yeah.
And that's what I think. It was a fluke. It weren't nothing he planned. It
I
was
like
just
that.
his mum was there at the games. You saw his mum's always supporting him.
It's a perfection more than anything.
And she looks like one of them mums, like, you know those girls, you know them fast girls, don't trust them. You know them mums there, it's like, you know what, put it in my name just in case.
Just in case.
And he's like, nah, I love her, mum, she's... And
Starry
she right now, when he come in the mansion, she's like, I told you, didn't I tell you? I told you. And they're laughing, innit? But is everybody going to do this now? Is this like a fashion now?
Oh, he was just. I think so. I think
so.
all the
And then
man.
now someone has to come
all
back.
the man
Because you
is
know when something's a
happy.
trend,
Yeah.
they're going to have to find something now where...
To
that
block
can stop.
that loophole.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
All the men are happy right now because nobody
they
thought about putting anything.
Men are
I
happy
think someone
because
must have
men
done
are.
that before. Must have done that before.
No.
Go on.
Yeah, men are happy because men have been railroaded throughout history in the courts, especially when it comes to divorce. So this is a win for men. Long story short, it's a win.
You know what it is? It's a win. It's a
the
win.
victim.
It's a win. It's a win. I can't deny it, right?
Yeah, it's a win. You can't deny it. Can't deny it.
But at the end of the day,
Go on.
people are getting exposed, innit? That's all I'm saying, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like, I get it, you're 19, but this is what we was just talking about before you did.
Okay,
You're
okay.
19.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have nobody around
Yeah.
to tell you, like, bro, this move you're making,
Yeah.
it's not good. It does not benefit you going forward as a young, up and coming potential. You know, like star footballer. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, what? No pops? What? No uncle? You get me? What? Like flipping? What? None of the PSG big man them could have said, yo, bro. Like, you understand? Mumsy probably did. But
Yeah.
you know, starry-eyed
You know how mums is already.
and obviously, you know, when certain young man, you know, living a certain life
Lifestyle,
and
yeah, exactly.
you want what you want.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
You hear me? But that's why I was saying there weren't no one to, chat to the youth, blood, because that could have been very detrimental, blood.
How do we know no one talked to him and he just wanted it his way and this is what he was going to do? Can't sit down and say nobody said nothing.
And he does what he wants to do. He's coming out to an adult.
You can only say so much to a 19-year-old. They're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
You could all...
So
yeah,
while
exactly.
we don't know if uncles, brothers and all of this
There must be
extra
family.
stuff,
They must
of
have
course,
family. Come on, he's not alone. He's got money.
we're
so people
talking
are gonna come
about
around
a
him.
big woman of 30-something. Of course, everybody's going to have something to say, but he's a young man. He's going to do it anyway.
Straight.
Yeah. He saved her as well. 'Cause she was hitting the wall, innit? 31 when she met him. He was 19. She was 31. She hit the wall.
And
So
She
this
couldn't
was
really
this
do
was a
nothing
save
more,
for her.
really. She can't... She has to date, you know what I mean, what she could get, innit?
And plus, a 19-year-old, don't forget, they got super sperm, blood. They can get geriatric people
We ain't
pregnant.
been 19 before. Yo, you know what time it is. When we were 19, you know what I
They
mean? You know
got
what
super
time it
sperm.
is.
They can get almost anything pregnant.
Straight.
You understand where I'm coming
We'll
from?
look upon a
right?
girl, she getting pregnant.
But you know what's mad? Because there was another part to this story that caught my eye.
Which part was that?
I can't like it put a little smile on my face, right? Because to me, I saw it as the act of gold digging on her part. You understand? 31, 19-year-old, obviously, you know, say he's been
He's going up.
starry-eyed
He's
over
going
you
up.
for a while,
Right, yeah.
in a sense. So he's probably professed these type of, feelings to you or whatever
Yeah,
the case
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like,
The
why-
first love kind of
You
thing.
get
Yeah.
me? He's making millions a month. Like, why are you not going to? You understand? Go on the opportunity. You understand? So that's what I see as like a gold digging move. You understand? And I can't blame her for it. And this is the thing: I'm not going to blame her for it. It's an opportunity, and
Come
she
on.
took it.
Yeah.
You understand?
She could have done that to an older guy. It's just the way. That's the game, isn't it?
But you know how the game is wicked. You know how the game is wicked.
Go on.
The courts now have ordered her to pay him 1.5 million because he ain't got no dough and he needs to live, blood.
That was the story. I thought you knew that. That's what I thought we was hyping him up. Yeah, I thought that's the story. Because she's got more money than him, so she has to pay.
That's the second part of the story.
That's
Now
the one
you
that was
hear
the cherry on the top. That was the cherry on the top. That was the cherry on the top.
Now
That
you
was
hear
that was
Tell me
there.
something.
That was gold.
Tell me something.
That was gold.
I can't believe this judge, man. This is too much.
No, but it's by
It's the
law.
law,
She's
innit?
got more
The law's the
money,
law.
and that's what it's about.
You get me?
Basically, it always doesn't work in our favour because we most of the time got most of the money, innit?
Yeah,
That's the whole
yeah.
point. She married up. They don't marry. Women don't marry down. That's the way it goes.
You
But
know
he
what I
just-
mean?
yeah.
So what? Do you have a problem with it? You say it's by law. You know, it's by law.
No, I don't care. We all know that he's got everything, so no, he's not getting no one.
He got
more
his
from
thing
me.
and he got a plus.
He's not getting no one.
You know, for his time, he got paid for the time. He's
Listen.
pimping out here, man. He's pimping. It's the new age.
I need to know the judge in this case. Man,
No,
because
that's the law. But it's just that he didn't see the play.
I wouldn't give it to him.
Why not?
Why?
No.
He has to still look after his youth. It's not like he don't
Yeah,
go.
he's got
He's gonna
enough
still
to
look
look
after his
after.
youth. He's not
Listen
gonna.
to me. He needs to transfer one or two of those assets from mum's name back into his for 5 minutes.
That's his mum.
No.
Big up the mums here. Big up the mums out there. Exactly.
Oh,
Big
okay,
up the mums.
okay.
Big up the mums.
Okay.
Mumsy's doing her job. She's on point.
All right.
The mum's savvy.
She's
savvy.
cold. Why do you think she was kissing him at every game? She knew what she was doing.
I'm not hating on the mum.
Come on, you know mums already. They love their boy, and
Listen.
it's another relationship.
So
It's
what?
another
So
thing.
what?
So
right? I'm guessing you would do the same for
course.
your
Your
son.
son,
because,
exactly.
Because of how you're boosting up the mom, right? You would do the same for your son. So would you think that woman now is entitled to some form of your son's?
No, at this point it would be you keep your $1.5 million over there because I'm not giving you it. And you keep your 24 mil or whatever it is over there, and then we just live civilizedly then. If that's the case.
Yeah,
Because I'm not paying you that $1 million.
but it's by law, isn't it? That's the way.
No, but she's got no. You
got
better-
He's still gonna look after his youth.
No,
It's
I
not
hear
like-
that. So take the 2 assets or whatever, little 2, and just.
I'm sure, you know what I
sit
think
and
it
push
is?
it in
Because
your
it
name.
says it on law, I'm sure he's not going to do that. I just think he's entitled to it.
We don't know.
I
how-
think he's not going to.
We
As a
don't
gentleman,
know-
he's
yeah,
not
but
going to do that.
listen,
You know
we
what I'm
don't know
talking
how
about?
salty
As a
this
gentleman,
is.
but he just looks good.
Nah. You know what
It looks good.
I
It
think
looks good.
he's gonna do it.
You think
Why?
so? Just
I
to
think
We
just
don't
gotta
know how
do it.
salty he is.
Yeah, you don't
know.
Nobody
Right
knows
now-
what the
right
divorce
now,
is over.
Think.
No, but
It's
for
like,
endorsement
bro,
purposes,
One mic, one mic.
Go on.
he should not do it because it will look bad on him. If he's a gentleman and want more money in the long run,
Yeah.
he should just say, you know what, hold it,
Yeah.
and then endorsements will run in. If he does the little salty thing, it don't make him look good as a character. Do you know what I mean? And he don't need it. It's not like he's broke.
Yeah, you don't need it, but at the same time, she's got to learn.
Oh wow, you went deep.
You understand?
You don't think part 1 was her lesson?
No.
Ooh.
Part 1 was not a lesson because there was nothing for her to lose. You know,
She were at a
she
loss.
already decided to walk away. You understand? So there was
She couldn't-
nothing.
she couldn't
So
handle
there was
the
nothing
night
for her to lose. She was trying to walk away with something more than she deserved.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
And obviously she didn't get it, and obviously the plan worked in Achraf's favour, right? And now she's salty that she has to pay out 1.5 million.
No, I think that's
But-
just court fees. That's just court fees.
but
So it's not.
Achraf now should be like, you know what? Yeah. No, she has to pay him that, bro.
No, she has to pay court fees. That's all it is. I think it's just court fees.
Some of it might be court fees, but that one part, the judge ordered her to pay him half of her
Yeah.
money.
Okay, I just thought it was court fees that she had to pay for.
Ordered
Okay.
her to
More,
pay.
court fees and plus.
You do understand?
Wow.
You get me?
But she did bring him there, so she should pay for his time. She should.
I'm guessing Achraf.
No, you lot are too
Achraf is thinking, raw, you destroyed the family.
Yeah.
You're even at this moment trying to weaponize my kids against me. You tried to take half of what I've owed instead of stand by me.
Yeah, and
You
ride it
understand?
out.
As a family, and ride it out, and you would have been better off for
Yeah,
it.
in the long run,
You understand?
exactly.
So you know what I'm gonna do? You still need to learn. I'm gonna take that 1.5 million, right? I'm not gonna use it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it back to you every month. You understand where I'm
But hold
coming
on,
from?
does he need to pay child support?
No,
I don't know,
He don't.
but I'm saying
he don't.
You don't, does he?
with
No.
the kind of man he
has
seems
to
like
pay
he
him,
is,
I think.
because he seems like he's got a heart. To even be trying to marry a 31-year-old woman,
He's got a heart, yeah, he's got a heart,
You
he's got a heart,
understand?
he's got
So
a
you can see him giving us a monthly.
Yeah.
This is for the youth them out of your own money, and then when your own money run out, then I can dip
I
into
can
my
dip it,
pocket now. You understand?
Yeah.
But I think a smart man would know there's lessons for you to learn here. Don't do this to somebody else. If you go in fully.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't go in with some plan to come out the next end and then what?
Yeah.
You understand?
She should have known what she was doing when she's marrying him. She's a big woman. She's a bigger
She
man.
is a big woman.
So she knows, she's been around the block. So she knows what she's going into.
And
So
she's a model
she should
as well.
I
know.
wouldn't want a big woman like that coming for my 19.
No.
Thank
I'm
you.
not going to sit here and defend that.
She showed him something that a 19-year-old couldn't show him.
I
so,
just don't
you know what
want
I mean?
it. You know, I can't get behind that.
And
But
one
love
more
is love,
thing.
innit? You know?
I think this is not only a lesson for her, this is a lesson for women to come when it comes to marriage and marrying men with assets.
There you go.
Well, I know as a woman, if I had assets, it would be going in my dad's name.
You're entitled
No,
to do
you
that.
know what it is. More times,
This is too much.
More times, you as women are safe with your assets anyway. Cause
Yeah, exactly, come on,
there's
yeah,
not a
it's-
lot of rich flipping women out there, and
Yeah.
you know,
God.
so like, and primarily men primarily tend not to be going after women's money unless some kind of devastating breakup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or it's
where
a business or-
absolutely, you know, like wasn't fully committed, multiple infidelity. You've weaponized our kids now against me. So what? You know what? I'm coming for that, innit? You understand?
Yeah, it has to
from
be
that,
deep. Yeah, it's
exact-
a normal breakup. Is
You
it's
get me? A normal breakup. I
academic.
might not really care about your money, but if the court says give him a little something, he's not gonna say no. Like, take it, and I'm gonna give you the same money back as child support. I'm just saying, you get me?
No.
Yeah, like it's a bad thing. But anyway, people, we're moving on. Listen, our guest literally just came in a while ago. Even though he was talking, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Crazy went into it. It's H. Everybody knows. They know. If you don't, you don't. That's it. Go.
All right, I'll work with that. All right, guys, what are the signs that your partner is cheating?
Boom.
Yeah, and we'll
Upside
start.
down phones.
Now we'll start with you. We'll start with you. Yeah, go on.
Well, I'd say a few. There's upside down phones. There's silent phones.
Upside down
Down
phone.
phone.
You can't see nothing.
Screen down.
Okay, screen down.
The blatant screen down.
Yeah,
There's quite a few out there.
Yeah.
quite a few names. Name something, you know, because boy.
Yeah. Why would you start with me first?
I'm just saying, you get me, you know what I mean? Yeah, like moving on, you know, because the female here stuck.
Yeah.
You know.
Then you know that you don't know the signs. You're female. You're supposed to know this. You're a
I know
detective.
all
You
the
know,
signs.
natural detective.
I'm a
CID.
very natural detective.
But I
see
think
all the
more
signs.
time you look like an energy person, so you probably know about
She
energy.
probably
I see
knows-
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
She probably knows the signs, right? But you know what, a woman don't wanna give man game.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand, to bait up her
I give
female
you- yeah, yeah.
compatriots.
I give you a few. I give you the phone.
Give us one, man. A little secret
gave you the
compartment
phone.
ones. Come on. Go on.
You-
You're not getting no secrets from me.
yeah, man, you gave us the phone down and
Phone, that's a bit.
the phone on silent.
That's
you
a
know.
bit.
Yeah, that's
it's
kind
a
of
bit
like,
1990s. It's
you
not.
get me?
But it's still happening.
Let's
still
go
happening.
around.
It's still
Let's go around. Go on. We'll come back to you full circle with it.
All right.
Me, I say number not saved in the phone.
Mm-hmm.
That one to me is like, you know what I mean? Like bare numbers just ringing off. No. You know what I
caller
mean? You're not
ID.
a trapper. You're not shotting anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And then switching it off, and you know what I mean? The phone's there, and nah, I'm not really feeling that.
The phone's one of the biggest secrets.
Nah, definitely.
What do
you
you mean
saying?
by what do you mean by switching the phone off?
Not switching the phone off. You know, like the number's not saved, and the person sees it and goes, "Oh, that's that. Oh, it's just someone bugging me for the whole day. Like,
okay,
just
yeah.
ignore it. Put it. You know, like fob it off like it's.
Like
you know what I'm talking about? That one. Innit? We all been that. We all done that one. Like, look at it and go, "Oh yeah, some idiot.
Yeah,
A big
it's
little
nobody,
story.
man.
Like, yeah, he's an idiot. Oh, he's been bugging me.
Listen, but you know how they keep up the lie with that one, right?
Go on.
Oh, they show you the phone.
Yeah,
You get
and you're
me?
intimate. In the,
So you know, by doing that, you get me. It's telling you the truth to cover a great
a lie. Yeah.
You understand? where
And
I'm
more
coming
time,
from?
man's there to crush ends, isn't it? So we're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I want number that. It's not even saved in the phone. I'm not gonna.
They get me with these like, but nah, Ty, what do you think?
What do you say? I got enough of them. Still, we can go around and round and
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, man. I can, yeah.
Change your behaviors.
Yeah.
If they're prone to do certain things in patterns,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden their pattern changes up, like if they're one to not go gym, and then all of a sudden
You're
they're hitting the
going
gym, they're going out a bit more than they usually do.
Yeah.
If they're dressing,
Appearance.
if they're dressing a bit
appearance,
too nice than they usually do. If they're quick to anger when you ask them simple
I
questions.
got that one as well. All accusing you as well. Twist up the game. You
Yeah.
seen that one where they
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
you doing something," and
Yeah.
it's the Jedi mind trick one.
I won't give them all the way out. Go around again.
I know, yeah, sorry, yeah, go. We're doing one for I got buried. Yeah.
Ah,
What
brother.
are you saying?
Attitude change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
Oh, that's what you just said.
Change your behaviors.
Change your behavior, change your
Attitude change,
characteristics. You understand?
But what kind of attitude? Go on, elaborate on that because he said it, but I want to see what your angle is on.
Attitude change in.
Give us an example, like what? Is she sweet and then?
Okay.
Go on.
Like, say for instance, right? Say this week, you understand? She's just on some normal behavior, you know. She ain't really trying to. She's a normal self. You understand? Then you find out 4 days in, oh, she's coming home happier. She even wants to cook and rub man's back and that.
I would have said, yo.
Ooh,
You understand?
yeah.
I'm telling you,
So no
bro.
niceness then, just out of the blue. You can't just. She can't just
Overly
change her
nice.
heart.
Overly
listen,
nice.
Wow.
Listen,
Patterns.
it's overly.
Yeah.
You understand?
Like you're not normally like this. What's going on? Know what I
But
mean?
guess what?
So you don't go girl do that stuff.
Nah, you have to understand.
Okay.
If it happens the one time, you're thinking, all right, cool. Because you've got a story to back that up.
Yeah.
Some excited day while you're in this
This
mood.
mood. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're
You
saying.
understand where I'm coming
Yeah, I
from?
know what you're saying.
Right?
That's when you know someone. Yeah, when
Someone
you know
puts her
someone.
in that good mood.
You
know what I
get
mean?
me? And you understand? You get me?
You hear that, ladies? You lot are miserable. Go on.
Yeah, so it's when they're acting just doing too much for no reason. When you're doing too much for no reason, you understand? You get me? You'll start getting a bit agitated because I'm asking you certain particular questions. Like, nah, babes, where were you still?
Yeah.
You get me? I told you already. I was, but
Yeah.
instantly, you're
that's
going on a
really
mad
ding,
thing.
yeah.
You're going on a
No, but
ultimate
if-
defensive
Yeah,
thing.
but if you've already asked that question once and then all of a sudden a few hours down the line,
You're getting back
asking
to it.
the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
question,
Irritating.
what do you want people to do?
Maybe
it's-
if it didn't make sense the first time. So you
What
have
do
to
you
ask
mean? But
again.
if it never made, why didn't you address it and say it the first time? If it never, why
No,
wait a few hours down the line?
Sometimes you have to wait for the story to sink in.
No, 'cause let me show you what it is.
Who put that in the scenario? I was
You
there.
lot got
'cause let me show you what it is. Watch it.
We got
You're
chat for
probably
them.
chatting to her over the phone. You get me?
Yeah.
She's telling you, yeah, I'm going by such and such. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
me? So she probably come back home now. It's like, oh shit, like.
Oh, yeah, did
when you
you-
went by,
yeah.
what's the name? Did you grab the thing I told you to? It's like, went by who? You're thinking,
Oh.
you know? It's the reply. So sometimes you ask questions again in a different way.
Just to see the different energy. Yeah. And it throws them off.
You understand? Because, like, just like you guys have female intuition, right?
Yeah, we got
Males
guts.
have
We got guts. Yeah, we got
gut
guts.
feeling.
Yeah.
So if there's a gut feeling, obviously I'm gonna try operate. You know, I'm even probably gonna try and be a bit more nicer just to see how.
How deep the rabbit hole goes.
You understand it?
These
So,
fe- yo.
What rabbit hole?
so there's
There
many
could be,
things.
yeah. As he's saying, is he's feeling a vibe away, he's gonna
Investigate more.
he has to investigate more.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Go on,
Right.
give it.
You and I have known each other for a while.
Too long.
You know I'm talking about female intuition.
You know
Would you
that
like
I
to tell
know.
us about the credit
No,
card
I don't want to hear about the
Oh
credit.
wow, they got
Would you like
stories.
to tell us about the credit card situation?
Listen,
stories.
it's already been brought up, but not as the credit card, because that's why I'm not saying that. And of course, I know. These
Okay,
things
I thought you
happen.
was into.
I saw it. No, I saw it. So
Oh, so you know. All right.
I know.
So go on, elaborate, because I don't know about the credit card.
No, I don't think so. No,
No,
no.
you couldn't
Come,
know
come,
about the
tell us
credit.
about
Go on,
the
yeah,
credit
you're
card.
gonna drop it?
You dropped the credit card story since.
Oh wow, he's laughing before he says it.
All right,
That's it.
cool.
No, it's fine.
Listen,
This is too much.
Listen, she really has to continue it, but I'm going to
I
start it
don't
off,
even want to
right?
get involved. In
Put
Alright,
it this
fill in
way.
the bits that he's missing
One
then.
day, one night even,
Oh wow.
I got a phone call on my phone. This is what happened, didn't it?
I don't get
One
what happened.
evening or something, I got a phone call on my phone.
And this is too much.
She's yamming my head off. How dare you? You call up girl and you're linking up what? You're linking up girl for your brother and you're this and you're that and I'm there. Listen, brother, I'm there on the phone like, huh? Who? What? Girl? Me? What? And these
So
times,
I already
these
done said I'm
times,
telling this baby mother.
And these
at this
times,
point.
I ain't got
Because I
baby
don't
mum, so
even business about
I'm
him. You know, like.
confused how I'm being dropped.
No, I don't
Dropped
business.
in waters and I don't know of nothing.
No, I'm telling him
Anyway, carry
straight.
on.
So I told him, anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that because you're just sitting down there stupid. So I'm coming down there to tell your baby mother to control her man.
Oh, right.
But then, no, I'm not getting into this. No.
Then I flew down to her yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to clear the situation up.
Come on.
Yeah, somebody's trying to break up my family over something I have. I
That was the whole, like, you never done that and then
Like,
you're
Listen,
getting...
it was all dog. Because
I'm a
that's what
person-
someone was sitting there saying. It was all dog.
So it's bit hearsay.
Yeah. Bruh, I'm a person, right? It is what it is. I'm a person that has my brother's back.
Okay, one of them ones.
Yeah.
then. I'm at yours.
Yeah, come on, fuck.
Is that how's that yours?
Not
Okay.
when it comes to
From
me,
your
there's not
mind,
coming
guy.
over here with all of that
Come,
crap.
you're my guy. You call me, I have your back.
Yeah, of
But
course,
you
come
probably
on.
already messaged me or something before
Yeah,
let me know.
the pre-hand,
Yeah,
the pre-hand,
yeah.
the pre-one.
Man didn't give me no pre-nothing.
Oh, wow, left you in the soup.
Left
Oh,
more
wow.
than drowning. They know
Wow.
what I'm like. I'm not nice like
My
that.
relationship's in jeopardy. So
Because he knows I'm coming.
I'm ducking down to Essex Road. And I mean, that's a good 10, 15 minute
He
run.
knows I'm coming. Because I don't
ducking.
say I'm not coming
I'm like,
down there and I'm coming.
Hey, yo,
to tell his baby
yo,
mother.
what's all of this about? You're
Yeah.
telling my baby mom I'm doing what and I'm... Who's this gal in for? I'm thinking, oh God, I'm confused, blood. Right? Next minute, she's telling me the story. Tell them the story that you told me, man.
Remember the story, man.
About
This
some,
was
about
the
some,
credit card company.
about some
at
credit
10
card.
o'clock at night.
Oh God!
Oh,
yeah.
wow, that
That's
was,
it,
yeah,
brother.
I see.
Only
yeah,
11
I get
o'clock
you
at
now,
night.
okay.
You know,
So you was
like,
tapping into the transactions and
Oh,
all that.
that's it. From my reach, from literally from I turned up.
from the
This is
minute it's people realise I already done cuss him, now he's up here. Now it's gone from it's all him to the credit card company
Bro,
on the phone.
Let me tell you
Oh, so they're
about
ringing a credit card company going on back.
That's who they're trying to say was on the phone, the
basically
credit
what
card.
happened, right? Before I got there, her and him's in the living room talking about whatever.
You're too much. you know.
Who gal is this you're messaging or whatever, or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
gal is this. But at this time, both of them are broken up. But she said they got children together, they're trying to, kid together, they're trying to,
Trying to reunite the fire.
you understand?
Okay.
Yeah? So
But it's a
obviously,
bit too soon.
but obviously you being a man, like, you
That
know,
was it.
yeah, like, be a bit honest.
Come on.
You understand?
No, but
Listen.
but she, I don't know your name. Sorry,
Sky.
Nice to meet you, Sky. What I'm trying to say is, you know how the thing's set.
No.
You do know how the
Watch
thing's
it
set.
now, watch it. Phone call coming. Phone call
No.
coming, right?
Nah, but you know how the thing's set though.
I know everything.
Listen,
But then,
No.
listen, the gal
oh wow, you're not having it.
No.
Wow. Okay.
that
Leave
they
that.
was arguing
Systems.
about, right? I think it's a gal that they was arguing about. Phone call coming.
Yeah.
My man's on the phone.
Credit card company.
She's like, who's that on the phone? It's just credit card company. It's just a credit card company. And then hold
Well,
up,
that was
I
it.
got them hearing the story. I'm like, credit card company, but it's but that was like half an hour ago, so that was like 10 o'clock. What? So my relationship was in jeopardy
How? I don't get where's your
over a
relationship.
credit card company.
How's your relationship in jeopardy when it's another man's suit?
Because she was going to sell me out because my guy is there not opening his mouth.
Oh, opening it all
knowing-
right, saying it was all him.
Saying it's all
Okay.
knowing she's willing to march up the road.
Oh no, they know I'm willing.
To tell my
So your
baby
thing-
mum
yeah.
something.
And he's thinking,
Okay.
because it's not you, you can get you got alibis, you got.
You understand where I'm coming from? So man was willing to sit there, right?
No, but think
Meanwhile,
about it,
he's
you
trying
got
to
alibi though.
rekindle something.
But
right?
you got alibi though.
But throw you under the bus.
And
Yeah.
throw me under the bus.
And throw this one under the
Yeah.
bus.
I think-
I don't think that's right.
I
isn't
was
it?
going to be okay with it.
No, but he's thinking that you're gonna get yourself out of it. And
There was no getting.
one's
No, he
none the
knows.
wiser.
No. He
I
knows
mean,
you know
that
you
I
could have.
I probably
You're not
could
there.
have. I
You're not
probably
there.
could have.
But why take that
It
risk?
was not something I was willing to risk, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your girl weren't gonna have it. She weren't gonna listen to your side of the story. You don't have no alibi at the time that he was doing his thing. You just say, look, you know how it goes.
Listen, it was all dog's gal on the phone. It wasn't nobody else's gal on that phone.
So then why, if you know that, why you?
I didn't know at the time. It's when the second call come in and it was the credit card company. Then obviously,
Oh wow.
then I thought, oh, hang on a minute.
Men can't even lie properly.
Just now it was all him and his gal and all of this rubbish.
Did you get to the? We want to know. Did you get to the? Or did he stop? Did you intercept right?
No, because when he got here to see what was going on, by then credit card company was on the phone.
No, I'm saying because he had to call you up the road. That's where the story was ending, like where he's going. Oh.
No, because he was hearing the story once he got to my house. He got to me before I got to him.
Okay, so you never got to the yard. He
didn't
was
get
saved.
down
You
there.
was nice.
Brother, didn't
There
you
was
hear?
nothing to save.
I ducked from my yard. 10, 15 minute run.
But you're not finishing the story. You never said, yeah, I went to our yard and we crushed it and it was my man put in the soup.
No. You see, all them kind of things there.
So what happened then? I don't.
Yeah. What's the?
Yeah, the
what
ending
happened
story.
in the end?
Yeah, you just cut the story. I
No,
don't-
what it is, the end of the story was obviously.
You just informed and that was it.
No,
you just
I was
went, yeah, it's
informed.
my man.
I went down, cleared my name.
Wow,
Because,
put him in the soup basically.
nah, because you're going in there, brother.
That's what I wanted to hear.
You're going in there because the
Put the
fact
sound
that
effects
you're
of the
willing.
soup. Yeah, you put him in the soup.
Brother, I wouldn't
You put him in the
have.
soup.
I
You
wouldn't
went there
have.
and went,
No,
yeah, fuck
what it was, I'm sitting down there. I'm sitting down there talking. I'm sitting down there talking, trying to find out
Yeah.
what I go on. And now that I've really understood the full story, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
raw.
he should have patterned you
There
before.
was a lot to that
You're
story.
willing to
you know.
sit down there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You
right?
can't just tell a
You're
whole
willing
story.
to sit down there and risk my family when you're not even together with my
Yeah,
girl,
yeah,
but
you're
you're
not
trying
official.
to work
Yeah,
it
you're not
out.
official. Yeah,
and all
yeah,
you had to
yeah.
do was to be
Just be
honest,
honest,
and
yeah,
you
and
were
crush
part.
it. Yeah, it's true.
And I would have never had to be there.
involved, yeah.
I would have never had to come down
Use me
here
on another time.
and dash your ass under the bus.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's mad.
So them kind of things there from a long time ago made me realise, raw, even my own closest would sell me out. innit?
Wow, you went deep. Yeah, for real.
You
It's super,
understand?
super.
They would
so-
done my family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
you don't
That's
respect
mad.
it. You
No,
don't
he
respect.
doesn't.
I didn't even look at it like that.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying, if my closest can do that to me,
Yeah.
what can other people do to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're outside, innit?
This is our deep shit.
Why
Yeah,
would
but
that
I
even be
think
a
he
thought
was
in
just
his
trying to
head
get
to
out
do
of
that?
the situation.
Mad. For him to even think
Yeah.
about throwing you under the bus, not even.
So how much time has he thrown me under the bus though? Like, come on.
Listen, I'm not getting involved with this and you
No,
lot.
we're
like,
not. We're not.
We're not
but
saying,
How
mate, you're
many
not saying
times has
no,
he
no.
thrown me under the bus though?
Wait, man's part of the wheels now, yeah.
We was on the bus.
Yeah, me, but
Man's in the tread.
I'm just saying, right? Obviously, there's many signs when you can find out when your
There's a
partner's
lot of
cheating.
signs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Even if they even just keep going out with just a simple phone call,
Yeah.
why would you want to do that? Why don't you just answer your phone and stop being stupid? Why
No, but why can't you just relax at home and wait for man to come back?
Who?
Your man, like, what I'm trying to say is that, was it from a phone call where you're ringing him and he has to do something for you? Let's just break down why you're.
Who?
You're
The
going
guy.
back to the story. He's going back to the story.
Oh, we was moving on from that story.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We're going back to the signs of cheating.
Oh, Shane. Okay.
Yeah, man. Cause trust me, if if it was broken down intricately, it's you'd kind of think, raw, like that's a good brother blood.
Maybe he was just trying to get out of something, innit? That he knew he couldn't get out of.
Yeah,
Without
clearly.
throwing somebody else quickly just under there, but he never thought it would have gone that south. But it did.
But
You don't know.
Men need to be honest, man.
Yeah.
And for me, that's true. If a man would have just said, you know what, let me just tell you the truth. This is what's going on. And then maybe then as a bigger woman, you can sit down and have a listen and see where you want to go from there. But
if you want to be dishonest. But don't throw somebody else under the bus to be dishonest.
But on a second,
knowing that you're risking their situation.
I get what you're saying, but girls need to calm down. They should know that man them are moving manish, innit? It's straight, man. We move at a different code. Like, you should know. You get me? Women should know what time it is.
What do you mean women need to calm down? The men need to calm down.
We need to know, man.
And be grateful for what they've got.
No.
Never mind women always need to calm down. And
animal.
You lot are too much.
You see, animal
the thing is, hold on. Would it have worked the same if it was the other way around?
Huh?
If it was one of your girls?
But my girls ain't going to do that.
No, but hypothetically, would you snitch on her?
Not my girls. It depends on the situation. No, but there again, if you're trying to...
No, she would.
If you're dashing...
Most people would, because if
you're
it's
trying
your
to dash my family underneath the bus, then I'm not going to... Not my family, not my kids.
Yeah, you're going to sell that person out, blood.
Not that. That's off limits.
So you don't matter who you are. Like.
Right there, my kids are fully fully off limits. So if you're going to go there, then you better go over there and start being truthful.
No, but the fact of the matter is that I just think you lot weren't official. It was the beginning of the team. You could have allowed them a little, you know what I mean? Out of date, you know what I mean? You're just getting back. You just lie them and say, look, don't make it happen again. We're just getting, you know what I mean?
No, but what you're not... Okay, what you're not understanding, right?
Yeah, because you're giving me...
It's 2 incidents in one night, blood.
Wow, okay.
It's not the one. It's not just it's 2 incidents in one night.
So did he throw you under the bus twice or just once? And then...
One time.
Okay.
Oh, you're just the alibi for one story.
What happened with the second one?
Well, I already knew about it.
The second one was the credit card company. You get me? And that was too obvious for anybody to work out. Ain't no credit card company calling you at 10 in the night.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
You understand?
Oh, so basically it was a call from the credit, but it wasn't the credit card.
Yeah.
For those people that don't clock on the store, I just clocked on. I use my brain, my wizard brain.
You understand?
Yeah.
The first one was him throwing me under the bus because... I think he got a text message or something from...
Oh, it was all going off. Phone calls, text messages.
Oh, so you're proper in the phone. You're in the phone.
I've already took your phone now.
No, you're too much. You're too much. Don't go in the man's phone.
Listen, I didn't go in it.
All the fellas out there, don't make a girl go in your phone. That's it.
Put down your phone. All the girls out there, man, just... A phone's a phone. My phone's all there for the taking. I don't really care.
No, but that's privacy. I think it's privacy.
Yeah, but I haven't got nothing hiding on it.
I know, but we don't care.
If you're going to carry on and take people for idiot, and then why don't you just tell the truth, and then nobody needs to be in nobody's stuff? Because just now it's the credit company. So let me speak to them, because I need credit card.
No, you don't. You don't know. You weren't thinking about credit card before credit card company ring me. So what you should do, go in the kitchen, I'm going to cook some food, so when credit card
comes... This is 10:30 at night. I already done cooked food.
So relax it. Go sleep.
Everybody's no.
Leave me with a credit card company. I need to know
You're
about
not getting no credit company because you'll have no phone left.
So basically, every time someone rings and you're around, you have to know what I want.
No, because I already know who's ringing. You know by how people carry on. There's a whole different vibe.
I get you. So if it was a credit card company, you wouldn't have been in.
Who would have cared if it was a credit company? But when you're seeing a whole different vibe going on and all stuttering and all stuff's going on, and it's not just a flipping phone call.
Yeah, I get you.
It started with a phone call, but then like you say, there's signs, there's things, there's...
So he threw himself under the...
He
jumped in front of the bus.
He drowned himself.
And on his way, he tried to grab you.
I tried to save him, but it was like, you know what, I'm coming under the bus as well.
It was too much. And then obviously you're like, hang on a minute, then who's that? Because you know it's not no credit.
Did he give you the outside the door,
no, you didn't give me nothing because I just took the phone.
Wow.
Because I was...
What, he just saw the phone and the whole vibe just changed?
It's the way he acted, all hot, flustered, all sorts. You know how it is.
Can't break down the scene because I don't know. Like you have to describe the scene.
And there's man, because I know how the man carry on.
So you looked at the phone and then you just saw.
I didn't look at no phone because I'm not interested if your phone's ringing.
It was going off.
I saw the vibe. Once that phone rang and the way he answered it,
like body
it was
language?
Off. Because I heard the credit card comes. So obviously, I'm going to turn around because you're on the phone to the credit.
I'm thinking, you ain't got no credit card.
But hang on a minute. It's 10:30.
You got poor credit.
You don't got no credit.
You don't have no credit. Let's not lie now.
I got poor credit.
Come on, we got to be real.
It's
the signs. So, there's a lot of signs. It's
all
not just any
right,
one
cool.
thing.
We'll give you that one.
Okay.
So, what's another... What was he saying?
Brother, honestly,
That was a big sign still, I'm not gonna lie.
there's, you know, there's peer signs. There's even little subtle signs that if you can pick up on them, you understand. Because let me show you one method gal use, right? And a lot of men don't know about the after you get bust out by another man, go wash out your tuntun with cold water and them things.
Wow,
You get me?
What are we talking about
Like
now?
cold douche.
Like even when they come home and they do that, you get me, makes it feel
Like it's tight. Oh,
like
wow.
it's tight again.
Oh my God.
You understand? So sometimes you have to pick up on little subtle things that seem like it's normal.
But yeah.
But if you've been in the game long enough,
Yeah.
Raw.
you
It's
get
talking
me?
tight muscles and... Wow.
Brother, they I even had one girl tell me, man, like, so she didn't have to have sex with her boyfriend, right?
Oh my God.
Some night when she went out and linked some other dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? She, like, her friend gave her some pills that you can take and immediately it looks like you're on your period, innit?
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
I don't know about these
I did
pills.
that come and say, boom, boom. I'm on my period. Look, I'm like, hold up. Are you serious? Are you messing with man? I'm like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, and I'm looking at her now thinking, you told me you're on your period a few times.
Wow.
So it just, you know, it's, as I said, you know what I mean? If you're in there and, you know, as I said, if you speak to females, whether they're friends or not, if you're, you know, if you garner a certain decent type of respect, they'll spill the beans on a lot of things. You'll even watch how they operate with men, even men on the phone. And you're just sitting there, you know you're not there to be. You know it's a genuinely, yo, I'm coming over to deal with something and then, you know, spend a little time and then kick. You understand, right? You see them on the phone and you see them like, oh, shh. I know this is. You're thinking, but I'm not yet, you know this is not a beating thing, so why are you telling me to hush? Clearly, obviously I know you're hiding something. You understand, but why do you need to hide something?
That's just a girl that's going like she's trying to go on like she's single and not
Just
go on.
simple.
Yeah.
Just don't invite man over to your yard.
There you go.
Then you wouldn't have to be keeping up these facades and that. Yeah.
But they're lonely, innit? They're lonely creatures.
Nah, man, greedy.
Oh my God. Who's lonely?
Lots of women are lonely.
And lots of men are lonely.
No, we're too
you're
busy
not
doing
lonely.
stuff. We're too busy doing stuff.
What stuff?
Stuff to be a man. You can't just sit down and be a man.
Shut
You
up,
lot can
dog.
sit down and do your nails and be a woman, and you see those nails and those hours that you're doing with your hair and that's gonna get you stuff. We don't put makeup on. We just put oil on our skin. We're ready to go. We ain't got extra. You get me? You have to research. We have to do work.
Going where though?
You have to do something.
Well, why ain't the women doing something? Why is it always got to be you lot doing something and the women sitting
Because
down lonely?
That's how the thing is set.
No, I don't think so. I don't know no lonely people.
I'm sure you're not gonna go out with a guy that ain't doing nothing with himself.
No, I ain't. But
Exactly.
At the same time,
So, and how you get
I
to
won't
do
be
stuff
sat
for
there
yourself is
lonely.
keep on doing it. You don't just wake up one morning and go, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something." No, you have to. It's a consistent pattern. With people that are actually making money right now, they're going to sleep. They're waking up at 4 o'clock and they bang on it until a certain time. There's different. You know what I mean? You have to get out there and you'll see certain people work a different way.
yeah, and women, they're not sat lonely. They're doing the same thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. You guys having the conversation in between yourselves, leaving out me and Ty. You guys are boring.
No, you could have jumped in.
I know. Was that waiting for you to jump in?
Yeah, they could have
No.
said
Some more
they could have
manly
some
There's
vibes in there.
There's topics.
There's a lot.
Topics.
Really?
With the S. Stuffs.
Yo, press me a button up there, man. Any button.
Emotional, damn it.
Really.
Really emotional. You know? Just any. You did say any button though.
Shoot.
Say any button.
You know, you see, look. Let me show you what you
You need a
wanna
button
run
when he
from.
says
You
any
know
button,
what?
just have a sound
You know
ready.
what?
Go, bing.
Red, I do apologise. I have to accept accountability for telling you to just press any button. I should have been direct. You know?
Emotional, damn
Oh wow.
Really? You pressed it?
I'm so sorry.
You're terrible. Anyway, moving on. How do you find love when you're involved in work?
Oh.
Anybody can start that. Anybody, any
Go on,
human
Ty.
being. How do you find love when you're wrapped up and involved in work?
Everybody has downtime. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's working 24 hours. It's about prioritizing what means the most to you. So if finding love, quote unquote love, is one of your priorities, then you're going to find time for it. And again, if you're spending most of your time out, because if you got a job, most of your time is at work anyway, regardless. So you can find your, a lot of people say don't do it, but you can find a partner at work. A lot of people do find their partner at work. A lot of people
That's a
like,
big no, man.
it works sometimes, you know.
No.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
I know a few couples that actually
Serious?
work in the same company, my
Serious?
company, and they're good. Do you know what I mean? So it works sometimes and sometimes it don't.
Yeah, if you got the couple hustler mindset, yeah, you're right.
So it depends on
And
the
they know where they
individual.
are and that. But don't you think that's too much time
Just do
together?
it off when the camera's
Not if they're not like working side by
Yeah,
side.
I get what you're saying. They're
For
in another
example,
state. Yeah,
in
they're in another
TFL,
station.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
somewhere else. Then that's cool because
Yeah.
you're working.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're working in the same office, that's long.
what I was trying to. Yeah, I just want you to
that's
clarify on that one because that
Yeah.
one would be That's
yeah.
a,
So if you work in a big company and you got different departments, then
that
it's
can
a
work.
possibility.
Yeah,
that could work. you know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
could work. Definitely work.
But yeah, you prioritize
yeah.
what your priorities are, innit? What's
Me, I say you can do friends and family. That's a good one because at least you got a reference. You can get a character reference and you can see their past history and stuff like that. So rather than you digging around, you say, yeah, how is she? Where is she? And then you're in really, and it's nice as well because you got a link and you can go on double dates. It's a nice little family thing, and you know what I mean.
Do you think that happens a lot? Do you think that's
No,
within,
no,
do you
that's
think
what
that's
we
within
used to
our
do.
culture?
That's what used to happen. That was what I've met. I've met a couple of people where that's their culture and that's how they meet people. They don't meet people out of their circle.
It's people they know.
Yeah,
people-
if it ain't through friends or family, then it's a
Yeah.
no go. Like I go up to her, and go, hi, you're actually like, oh, do you know?
Yeah.
If you don't know no one that she knows, she's like, yeah, allow it.
Yeah, because in that situation there, it's like you got people there to validate who that person is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yeah.
A lot of time wasted getting to know the person. You kind of
You
get
already
to know their
that
backlog.
person, yeah.
So it's
Like
like
you said,
I
you
think
got-
that's the
you got
best way to do it,
reference.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
think it's the best way to do it.
the people around her or him has already done the vetting practice.
Yeah.
So you could either continue doing it yourself, which you should.
Yeah, you should.
Or
Oh, definitely
could just,
should, yeah.
You could just be smart with it and just ask, genuinely just ask questions. Obviously, you phrase them in a type of way where you know you get
You
the
can put the
answers.
information out.
Yeah.
You understand where we're coming from.
But yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
I was thinking about that one today,
Yeah.
and I was thinking, what's a good way to do it? And I think that's what we used to do back in the day.
Socialize.
Yeah, socialize, and you got friends of friends and friends, and it's
yeah.
good as well because if you link me up with your friend, the only bad thing we used to do that back in the day, but man, innit? So
Yeah.
that one got crushed real quick.
It weren't a relationship.
Yeah, it didn't work out in the end.
yeah.
It didn't work out in the end.
It was just mainly bust down.
Yeah.
It was just bust
You
down.
know what time it is, exactly.
bust down.
But that's a good way anyway, if you're not busting it down. What's your way? No, it's yours. We're going in a circle, yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't say I would want my friend with somebody I know already.
Why is that?
How do you find love when you're involved? in work?
Your question to you.
Like you're busy at work, so
Yeah.
how do you find?
How do you find love?
Well, you're gonna still be with that person, right? Even if you're busy at work.
No, you're finding.
No, you're fine. You ain't got no one. You ain't got no one. You're at work lonely. You're coming
But
home
it's
to a
like-
cat.
It's true. Nobody works 7 days a week though.
Most
So
of the
you've got
cat,
a
you know.
Friday, you
Yeah.
got a Saturday, you got a Sunday.
Or a dog.
Oh, what?
No, you're alone. I'm saying that you're alone. So
You ain't got the man yet.
you ain't got the man yet. That's
just
what
got
I'm
your
saying.
cat.
But you already. So how would you find it if you're busy, where you're coming home, you're just cooking dinner, going to sleep, cooking dinner, going to sleep, cooking dinner, going to sleep.
Groundhog
Yeah,
Day.
but
Yeah,
but
Groundhog
why
Day.
would you be looking for a man anyway? Ain't these things supposed
Man
to just
or
happen?
woman.
No, they don't.
Bring it in.
They don't
But
just
ain't it
happen.
just supposed
No,
to
it's a
happen
question. It's
naturally?
so
What
how
we
would
really
you
find it?
how would you find love if you
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying. It would be naturally.
you're one of the manifestation. Okay.
Well, how do you know you're not coming home from work one day or going to, or you're on your work break? You
No.
don't
I
know.
totally understand. I totally understand what you're
Why
saying.
would you be out there finding man?
Basically, you
Or
just
finding love?
But I
then?
think women is different for women. Men
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
find it.
That's
women
true.
can just attract.
Yeah, that's
Which just
true.
get her nails done, eat good. and then it will attract, innit?
That's a good point, you know.
Yeah,
because
they attract.
99% of the time
We're hunters.
We're the one hunting.
Yeah,
and they can.
She don't have to worry about it. She's
Yeah.
prey.
That's
She just.
why I said I wouldn't be.
Yeah,
You won't be looking because you don't have to look.
Yeah.
As a woman, you don't really have to look,
yeah,
do you?
exactly.
If I go work, I'm
Yeah,
out
but-
there anyway,
yeah, but
and you know,
until-
coming back in.
Until a certain point.
Yeah.
Until you hit that wall, and then you're
And
gonna.
then you look for a 19-year-old that's making a couple mil. Ming
yeah, we got.
You're terrible.
Got him. Only joking. Only joking. We got you.
Let's go.
But yeah, you can't ask the ladies that.
We missed
How
Yeah,
dare?
you
How?
can't ask
No,
me
you-
that.
silent now. Question silent.
You should press that "How dare you" button. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
But no.
Yeah, go on.
No,
Question to you now, because you're a man, so you're a hunter.
woman-
Let's go.
A woman needs to fight. Like back to your point that you made.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sorry, yeah, she has to look for love. Sorry to tell you.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
I thought they just attract that man. Look. That man look.
Yeah, they attract bust downs.
That's
Very
true.
true.
That's true.
I like the angle that you're coming
too
at. If they want a proper man, they have to look for it. Yeah, you're right.
That's
You
good.
understand?
Yeah,
Because
I
what you
like that.
attract might not be.
If you want what
That's a
you
good
call
angle.
love,
Yeah.
whether it's the fairy tale love you see in Hollywood or the reality love where somebody's going to be there thick and thin until the end, you understand? You, have, to
look
put in
fit.
the work for that.
That's true.
You can look as good as you
Yeah,
want.
you're not gonna attract
right?
it like that.
But
Yeah.
if your attitude ain't more or less on the same level as how you look as your attraction, then sorry,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
who wants to keep you?
I think a lot of women are entitled. I think they think they're entitled to a good man.
Yeah.
Rather than putting
Just
in the
off the
work
bat, yeah.
to make sure that you're on level with that good man or you're a good woman.
Go on,
You
your woman,
understand?
back it up then, go on.
No,
You don't agree?
no,
don't
I
agree?
don't.
Do you think you're entitled to a good man?
No, I'm just saying.
So you don't want a good man then?
No, I expect a good man.
Why
but
do you
I'm not
expect
saying
a good
I'm
man?
entitled to it.
No, but why do you expect a good man? Why
That's
can't
the
you
same
just...
thing,
I
being
just-
entitled.
Yeah, titled and expecting.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same thing.
It is
Okay.
the same thing.
Entitled means you're entitled for that. Expecting, you have to vet this out. So you'd have to go out. You'd have to see.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I can see from that angle. Because entitled, obviously, but it's kind of... You're expecting a good man. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you have to put... What he's basically saying is that what work are you doing so when that good man comes around, you're like, yeah, you're the prize. Or...
I still don't see the difference, but let's move on. I don't know. You
We
need
just have to move on because we're just going to fight over that
Yeah,
one
you
little
know
one.
what?
Yeah, she's going to fight. So let's not do it. Like,
I'm
she's
very
gonna
particular
fight.
when it comes to
I know.
definitional words.
Do you want to go through the words again?
I think it's synonymous.
Because he looks like
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
gonna-
no,
yeah,
no. Go,
alright,
go,
cool.
go to you. Carry on. Don't mind me.
So basically, you don't have to do... You're just expecting... Let's leave you on that. You're expecting a good man.
Well, yeah.
Why can't you just get the one that you get and that's what you're attracting?
No,
that's
no,
doing
no,
it?
no, no, no.
That's what he's asking you. Why do you expect a man?
No,
a
but
good
you
man.
got to know if they're good men. You're not just going to know just by chatting to somebody for 5 seconds and when you find this person, you know, like you got to vet, you got to go out, you got to do things.
Yeah.
No, the question was, why would you expect a
No,
good man?
no.
What are you? What? Why do you deserve?
But
That's
why?
it.
But why
do you deserve
wouldn't
a good
you?
man?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you deserve a good man? That's why I
Because
don't
you might not be a
understand.
good woman.
Yeah,
But how
we're
would you
asking
know
that.
what I am though?
Not you
No,
personally,
but, no,
but
but how
this
would you know for the
hypothetical.
women? That's what I say. How do you
No,
know?
what I'm saying, okay, let's
Yeah,
put
let's
it this
break
way.
it down. Break it
Okay.
down because I don't
Okay.
think she's getting it. You're gone.
In this day and age, a lot of women are narcissistic. They're very masculine. Do you understand? And they're entitled. Maybe not your generation. Maybe the generations under us. They're very entitled, and they expect to be obnoxious, rude, crass. Do you know what I mean? They want to be this boss bitch, which comes with certain masculine traits. Most men don't want that in a woman. So if she's like that and she gets to the point where her reality ain't showing what she expects to get from the world, then she's gonna have to put some work in and she's gonna have to change.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After.
I hear you.
So what are you gonna
But-
say? How do you deserve it? Like,
Like
But
nobody in this world deserves anything.
But
Yeah.
then,
Do you know?
but then-
You have to work for what you want. If you don't work for something that you want, it's not gonna be worth it.
do you get where he's coming from now?
Okay, but then
So basically, what you're doing is just sitting down and going, "Oh well,
Yeah, he's
I
gonna come
deserve
to
a
me.
big, like a good man," and then all these other guys coming to you before you say, "Oh, you know what? Do I deserve it? Am I putting the work? Am I doing the work on myself? Am I mentally ready for a good man? Like, what is a good man? So even if you do find a good man,
are you
ready for a good man? Because a good man comes with getting up in the morning. If a man's working hard, because you want that man with money, obviously you don't want no broke man. If he's waking up at, like, give you an example of my hard working friend. His wife wakes up at 4 o'clock, makes him breakfast. He has to leave out the house by 7. She's making him porridge. She's got a dietary on the fridge. They got ingredients for what his diet is because he's a bodybuilder, so he has to watch his diet and stuff. So are you ready for that? That's a good man because he's going out there working every day, and she's waking up 4 o'clock every day with the kids.
What you're looking for, innit?
So basically you're not ready then? That's what you're saying?
I'm not saying I'm not ready or anybody's not ready. What I'm saying, it depends.
No, she's ready. I don't know about anybody. She's ready.
Is she a wife? Is she a girlfriend?
She's doing wifey things, so she's going to get elevated one day. You have to start, as he just said a while ago, you have to work for anything in life. You can't go work and just get a paycheck at the end of the month if you don't clock in. You have to clock in.
For real. You can't just expect to
you can't expect
to stay home.
Oh, yeah, let's get
Where's
paid
my paycheck?
today. Nah, you have to wake up,
get up and go
7
work.
o'clock. That's what the girl's doing. She's giving him his breakfast so he can go work at the end of the month. Paycheck come in and everything wash. Is it?
It's an interview, isn't it? If you want marriage, you have to work for it. You have to show this man that you've got these qualities. It's just like the job. You can't go to the job and be like, "Where's your CV? I don't need one. I deserve the job." Do you know what I mean? That's what a lot of
just
us
pay
are
me
doing.
at the end of the month. All right, bye.
Listen, I think
see you
everyone
Monday.
deserves a good man and a good woman. So it's just one of
But we're
those things.
asking you,
It's just what it is.
We're just. It's not is what it is.
how about
Go on,
this?
go on.
How about
Rephrase
this?
it. Are you a friend?
How about this? Let's flip it, right? Because it's kind of like the same as saying, what makes the men of today, or like what makes them deserving of a good woman? Because you constantly hear,
Yeah, definitely. We have to flip it around to the men as well.
you
Yeah.
understand.
All right, then don't.
What makes you think men of today are deserving of
All
a
right,
good woman?
all right, then go on. Then.
Can they keep a good woman? Are they in a position to even attain?
Watch this now.
Do you think everybody is entitled to, or should want, or should get a good woman or man? Do you think
believe
the trapper
go on.
that's doing madness on road deserves a good woman? Do you think that?
Like I said, it depends on whatever you're ready to settle for. Do you know, like, you can't really sit there and say, just because you're doing what you're doing, you don't deserve a decent woman. I don't know.
That means it's entitlement. And you no
It's
matter
not
what,
entitlement.
no matter
It's
who
just-
you are, what you do, you deserve to have a good person by your side.
Well, yeah.
Even if you're not a good person.
But what do you call not a good person, though?
Somebody that doesn't contribute to society. Somebody that's not a plus for their community. We see that out on the road. We see degenerates. We know when you look at somebody or they're doing madness, like, you bring nothing to society. You don't add anything to this world.
Well,
Do
and
you know
that
what I mean?
person can't change,
I'm not saying they would have to do the work if they wanted to change, though.
And
So are you saying that they deserve this good person before they do the work, or they should do the work and then get that good person?
I wouldn't say good person. I'd say a person of value. That kind
That
of
adds value to something. Yeah,
you know, it's
around,
you know what I mean? 'Cause
valuable.
good, you can do good stuff and bad shit happen. You can do bad stuff, good stuff happen. So probably person of value.
Me personally, when I get back down to your whether the men deserve a good woman, I think most men deserve a good woman because most men are going out there working hard. We can't, as men, we can't sit down and just chill. Which man sit down and chill? And those guys that sit down and chill, we're not. Come on, they're not on the radar. They're not. Do you get it?
They're invisible.
Okay.
They're invisible.
Let's say.
Most men on the majority deserve a good woman. Like, we work. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I work, innit? Like normal 9 to 5, doing my thing. I deserve a good woman because I'm doing the work.
Okay, hypothetically, obviously, we know nobody deserves nothing, right?
Yeah.
But hypothetically, let's say he deserves, or these men deserve a good woman, right?
Yeah.
What are they going to do now to, like, keep these good women? You understand? Like, what are you... Because you can't just be thinking you're just going out to work and coming back.
No,
That's all you're going to really do.
No.
And to keep
I'm not gonna lie, I was not even thinking that still.
a good woman, a woman of value.
Yeah.
I just want to pay these bills and we are alright.
So, like, 'cause this is one of them what we would call unicorns, even though unicorns don't exist. So you know how rare it is.
No, but think about it. When you look at it,
so what are you doing as a man if you're in that position because you deserve it?
Yeah.
To keep that. Because another man is deserving of that too, right?
That's true.
Yeah, very true.
So
I like that angle. Yeah.
So you have to pour into your relationship.
Yeah.
You have to work on it. You have to be consistent in it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, yeah, you've got everything outside of, you got a good job.
Got money coming in.
Yeah, you got this, you got that, but now you're in a relationship. It's two people. So you have to be an upstanding human being. Do you understand? You have to pour into your relationship. You have to put the work in to keep that woman around. So yeah.
And I think if you're in a relationship with someone, you should know them to know what you're gonna do with that person. You're not gonna be with any and anybody. You're gonna. There's a point. You're not gonna let anybody. Yeah, you're gonna vet them, innit? And if they're in your yard, you obviously done enough vetting where they're sleeping next to you at night because that's just, you know what I mean. So
not necessarily, because there's a lot of people that are sleeping next to.
What do you mean?
They shouldn't be sleeping next to.
Okay. He gave me the eyes like I know, man.
But how many times have we?
Yeah. I've been there still.
Or a lot of women look in their past and be like, "Where boy, my dating list is poor," but they still lie down with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So again,
I be that guy.
A lot of people.
I be that guy.
Brother, we know dogs lie down with fleas in it.
Exactly.
Come on, and I've been jumping many a night. I've been jumping many a night. Blood, it's got to the point where girls are actually brazen and saying, you know what, this is not a thing. We're just doing a thing, and now watch nothing. Is it?
It's brother.
It's the new situationships. I think that's what they call it now. That's the new thing, isn't it?
Nah, real talk.
Entanglements.
What's that song
Entanglement.
called? Girls can be players too.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I've been called out.
toxic shit
Yo,
I've
girls
heard.
looked in my face like, what are we? I was like, nothing. He said, exactly.
We're human beings, right?
Yeah.
Brother, I've had girl put it on me where it's like,
Yeah.
listen.
You're just a stick man.
Listen. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you're magic with your hands and I understand.
So just keep
but
it like that.
I don't even know how you got there.
But
It's too much.
you're in the game.
All I know say, I don't know how
You're off
you
the
got
bench.
there.
Yeah, you're off the
My
bench.
mind went somewhere. It happened. It's never gonna happen again. And you're thinking, oh, hold up. Did she just made me feel like I'm the one that played her for the vagina?
Oh.
Or does she know I know that you played me for the dick, but made me feel like I played you for the vagina?
Yeah.
You understand?
All right, and that's a good point, you know, that you went on to.
Blood.
So who's losing in that? Because these girls are actually thinking that because they're playing me with the dick, they're winning. I think I'm still
they're not
winning.
winning.
But
Yeah, that's
the
what I
man's
think.
winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But she's looking at me. But I told you to. I
But
fucked
guess
you.
what?
I'm
But
like,
guess
no,
what?
you never.
But guess what? In a sense, in a small sense,
They get a little thing
right,
out of it. Yeah, I get you.
I'm the one that's winning.
Short term.
You understand?
It's not a little sense. We're winning all the time.
What it is, maybe that person might have a regular beat, and you just get your little one chance for sliding.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
You understand where I'm coming from?
you're the backup dancer.
But guess what? What happened? Yeah, that too. What happens when the main character?
Comes in. Yeah.
No, what happens when the main character's gone now? She's gonna have to find another main character. You get me?
No, but
And-
that's where you
and
do.
then-
That's
you
where you
might
pick up the
upgrade.
slack. You pick up the slack until the main character comes.
Maybe, but
You
guess
do.
what?
That's what you're there for.
But it's still the same thing. It could happen within a whole year, 2 years. She's still racking it up. Understand? Racking up body counts for a man, you can class it as experience, and then you kind of know,
Yeah.
I'm tired now, man. I'm
But
tired of beating.
Them
everyone,
those
man.
girls double back on the side, that backup dancer. I'm not gonna lie.
They do that too.
They back up on the backup dancer.
They
You know
do
what I'm
that too,
saying?
but
Come
guess
to the house
what?
like, wait, why are you not leaving?
But guess what? Guess what? She's single, right? So the next man she thinks is attractive,
Yeah.
like how long before he gets his slide? You get me? And the next man that she finds is attractive.
but
we don't really know what going.
No, that's what.
All we know says that, oh, you called me today. Oh, you're bored and you
Yeah.
probably want something. You understand? Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, exactly. It's never
You
yours. It's
understand
your
where I'm
turn.
coming
That's
from?
that. You know what time it is. Yeah. Yeah, unless you're married to her, it's just your turn. It's just I don't know where these people thinking that a relationship means something. It doesn't. Unless man's writing contracts and living at your house and paying bills, it's just your turn. Let's get that real. Like it is, because if you can break something up with a text, what really is it?
That's true.
Relationship, we're just
You could
going-
break it up. You could break up a relationship simply by going, you know what? I don't want to see you no more. Bam, it's over, and I'm
Bro.
with the next person right there.
Look, relationship, we're just going back and forth with the
I
ship.
like that. I like the way you link that.
And
That's
guess
a good
what?
one.
And
Relay.
Guess
That's a
what?
good one.
Guess what? At any moment, that ship can.
Someone don't
sink.
back in it. Someone don't back.
You understand?
fuck it.
You hit me? And that's all it takes. The so-called Titanic on the iceberg. You get me?
But I think, yeah, go on.
The movable force meets the immovable object. Something's going to have to give.
Yeah, but as an adult and as a big man, you should know it's in, you know what I mean? That is going to happen, like, or that's in the midst, you know what I mean? It's either, what Ty said, you have to work on it. If you don't do the work, then obviously it's going to...
It's true.
Someone else will be putting in the work.
exactly.
Nah, definitely.
So that's what it goes back to the question. They're all linked up. It's go back to the question to say, why do you deserve someone? And that's the same thing. Like you need to keep, you know what I mean? You know what you're getting into when you meet the person. Either it's a smash and dash or it's a longevity. You know what I mean? You know instantly when you know what men have got. We've got recreational use and we got prime time. You know what I mean? So
This is getting worse.
he's laughing because he knows what I'm talking about.
Nah.
We got
Facts,
two lists.
Facts.
Yeah, it's prime time and there's smash and dash.
The subscription.
Nah, I don't
and
know.
there's-
Subscription and then there's
There's
go
one
on
use.
for days. Yeah, then we could go.
This is-
There's lease and there's ownership. You know what I mean? We could go on for days with this one. You know what I mean? Rentals. We can do all of that.
Oh,
Rentals.
this is terrible, man.
We can do.
Listen,
We can do hotels and houses. We can do. You know what I mean? We can go on. You like that one? You like that one? I don't know.
Oh shit.
The whole is it?
B&Bs.
Alright, cool. Let's. Cool.
That threw him off. Look, he's just going through all the lists.
This is too much.
Because
he knows I'm not.
no, because we're at a point where we can break down some simpler ones.
Oh, right, yeah. Just
Because
quick and easy.
I know there's some real
Some
tricky
deep
ones in
you
here.
know?
Is it?
There's some real tricky ones in here, right? So I'm
glad
gonna
that
go
you
with
gave
this
me
one.
The thing before I have to think too much.
Female sex workers should be respected.
And
Respected, yeah.
Yeah, blood.
it starts from you because you're female.
Go on,
Female sex
I
workers.
don't know where you're working on that, but-
OnlyFans, Cornhub, wherever
Can't for them.
on the streets, lady of the night.
Lady
They
of the
all
night.
should be respected. Even if you're cheating on your husband, flinging it, they all should be respected. What do you think about that?
Are they killing anybody out here? They're doing their own stuff. They're making their own
Yeah.
money.
Kidding themselves.
If they want to kill themselves, that's up to them. But as long as
Mentally.
they're not
Mentally,
killing nobody
yeah, mentally
else,
and
they're not-
emotionally.
They're not coming out
Traumatizing.
here robbing and thieving and doing the most. They're making their own
Yeah.
money.
So you're respecting it. Let's
I'm
get
not,
that.
I
He said you're
don't want
respecting
to
it.
say respecting because I don't.
No, you have to. Come on, you can't join the fence. Come on, let's go quickly. Come on.
Listen, I'm not going to
Respect it or not?
disrespect their hustle.
So you respect it. All right.
I'm not disrespecting
Nah, you say you
their
respect it.
hustle.
You didn't say you know this.
Nah, go through. Say what you're saying.
No, she said it. She said it. I know what she said.
But like I just said, they're not doing nothing to anybody but themselves.
That's
they're
the
getting
lamb.
paid for it. They're making their own money. I'm not going to disrespect
So-
anyone's hustle out here.
So basically, you're saying yes, female sex workers should be respected.
Respected.
That's what you're saying.
Come on. Exactly.
Listen, I'm not going to disrespect
Oh
their
my
hustle.
God! Here we go. Look, that's why I said let's move on because she already said it. She
I'm
already
gonna
landed.
ask you the question: should female sex workers be disrespected? Yes,
Yes or no?
And then you can add on to
And
it.
then you can. We understand your situation on it. You can't be that little line between yes and no. You can't be that line between yes and no. Nah.
I don't want to hit nobody's hustle because
No,
they're
you-
making their own money.
just
They're
be
paying
honest.
their own rent.
So you respect
We
it.
get it.
Yeah.
We get it. We get
And
it.
they're
That
not
you're
killing
hustling.
nobody.
That's your respect.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
You guess
They're
what?
only
Guess
hurting
what?
themselves. They're
Guess
not
what?
hurting
That's your
nobody
respect. Then
else.
stay
A
with your.
murderer could also be
I can't
making
sit
money.
there and say I respect.
Oh, look.
I
A
just said I'm
murderer.
not
Come
going
on,
to
look now.
disrespect their hustle, innit?
Watch it. A murderer.
You
A
respect-
murderer.
What do you want from
Watch
me?
it.
No, I understand
Watch
what
it,
you're
I'm
doing.
not
watch
going to
it, watch it.
disrespect their hustle.
So
An
it's respect. The same.
an assassin also makes money, crazy money, by licking off people's head. You understand? That's his hustle.
Do you
so
respect
do you
it?
respect his hustle?
Hang on a minute. We're not chatting about all of that. We was just chatting about the sex workers, and now you got
And
assassins
she said,
in there,
and she said,
ninjas and all this
the reason
stuff.
why she don't disrespect.
Try to get you
The reason why
stand
she
on
won't
Try and
something.
get me out
The reason
there.
why-
I'm telling you.
And the reason why she won't
No,
respect
it's a
it
yes
is because
or
she
no
said
question.
she said
I
that she's
don't
not
want to
killing no one.
disrespect
They're not killing it.
They're not
Basically,
killing no one. They're only hurting themselves. You know, if
and
a
she's giving pleasure to other people. So she's doing God's.
I'm not
she's
on
doing
about
work.
no
innit?
pleasure to other
She is. So what do you think she's getting paid for? Why is she on the work for?
No, listen. We're
What's she at
not,
the
we're
night
not
for?
on about the work here. We're on about do we respect or disrespect sex workers?
Workers, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you
I'm
is...
just saying that they're pleasuring
No, I
people,
don't
that's
even think that. I'm not... I wasn't thinking that far ahead.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm
part of the
bigging up
job.
your point. They're doing pleasure. They're not hurting anyone. They're adding pleasure. Yes or no?
No, I'm not yes and no with you. What I'm telling you...
Oh my God, I'm agreeing
No,
with you.
What I'm telling you is we're not going to disrespect the little hustle. They're
So
not
you
killing
respect it
nobody.
then? So just say you respect it.
So it's yes or no.
Yeah.
Do you respect sex workers? Yes or no.
Well, I don't disrespect them.
Oldest work in the world.
So you respect it.
So you respect it.
I don't disrespect it.
Oh
If they
my.
want to do it, they can do
Ty,
that.
what
It's
you
a no.
I
It's a
haven't
no.
got time to sit down.
What do you mean it's a no? What do you mean?
She don't disrespect in it. It's a no.
Yeah.
So that means she's respecting it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just not disrespecting it.
That's different from.
I don't get. No. There's- I mean,
Let's
No,
move on. Let's move
let's
on.
go. Let's move on. Me,
Let's move on.
I'm just. You know what I liked about her.
We'll get back to that because I'm gonna pick that back up, but we'll get back to that.
What I liked about her because she said exactly what I said,
Yeah.
and that's why I wanted you to elaborate. And elaborate. I said, yes, I respect it, but later on in life, they're gonna suffer long term.
Them.
Yeah, them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
so
I'm saying.
I'm saying I don't knock no one's hustle.
Nor me.
But and that's why I said I agree on you. I just want you to elaborate. We're speaking. I respect it.
I'm glad
Yes
you
or no,
respect
exactly.
it. I'm just saying I don't disrespect
I don't
it.
disrespect it. So you respect it.
No,
So like
no,
me.
no, I just don't disrespect
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I respect their hustle. Put it this way: they're not hurting no one. It's just what she
No,
said.
it's
She
true,
picked
they're
on my point, and it's only hurting them in the long run. And yeah, it comes with what Ty said is trauma. Do you know what I mean? So Ty, go on. Up to you. You respect it or you don't respect it.
I don't respect the profession.
Let's go. Someone against
I'm
it.
I don't respect what?
You don't
the
respect
profession.
it.
You don't respect
No,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
But I'm not gonna go out my way to
Disrespect it.
them.
Right.
So he's
Do you know
more
what
on
I
the no. He's more on the dish. Like nah.
So I don't respect it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You just being
Because-
honest. Yeah. That's
Because
it.
female promiscuity damages society.
In
You
what?
understand? In the long term, because you get women that tend not to either they have too many children out with too many men, or they get to a point where they don't want children at all, and then the birth rates go down, or they're in the clinic every Friday getting abortions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then
The mum in.
Are we on about sex workers here or general? Hang on
Yeah.
a second.
you can equate it to it.
You know the
Don't put it
story.
so close.
Well, you really think sex workers are out
go
here
through
having
just-
their kids and running?
I
up
know.
and-
I
when
just
they're
listening
out here
to
trying to make
I know.
their
Yeah.
queen.
Come on.
No, no.
Prison, all of it.
I define.
No,
I
but
said
he's
just
just
women
saying-
that are promiscuous in
Promiscuous.
general. Like this is what happens in society when women are
But we're
promiscuous.
talking about sex workers. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. But
Because they're not having babies, is what she said.
No,
they're
no,
not.
yeah.
It's a job. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not bringing nothing home.
they're not
Basically,
coming
they're just coming home with the money.
and again, women
And bruises.
women help push society forward. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if we're having women that are doing adult content,
yeah.
whether it be on the street or it be on
Yeah,
OnlyFans,
yeah. Go on.
in the long run, they're damaging themselves. So therefore, they're damaging themselves where they could have been potential wives and mothers.
And
Do
that
you
would
understand?
uphold society. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. But
exactly.
added to society, that's just one woman down. But
Yeah, exactly.
Have you heard the history of the mum on OnlyFans that the son became a teenager and discovered about this and basically
Wow.
destroyed the family, obviously, right?
Yeah, even that.
Completely destroyed.
Because-
I
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
imagine myself into this situation.
wow.
You'll just did not recover.
So basically, if
teenage
You need
years.
to get your camera.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. He just brought up a good point. That's someone's mum as
Yeah.
well. No, but
That's-
if she had
yeah.
kids, we're going on the pretense that she doesn't have no kids. She's just out on the road
Yeah,
and she's
exactly.
hustling their money. That's what
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
talking about. That's what I'm
I
talking about.
wasn't
I'm not talking
thinking
about
of
someone that's
all
got
of
kids
this.
and
Yeah, nor
they're
was
going
I.
home like, yeah, man, that's our boss.
But the thing
Come home and
wasn't your
but-
wasn't your question
but
sex worker?
workers, so
It doesn't need to
Elaborate
be.
on that.
Some
Yeah.
of these sex workers got kids too.
okay.
I understand.
But the thing,
bringing kids into it.
someone that does
guess what? They can do it from
OnlyFans,
home.
somebody that does
And the kids are in the
OnlyFans,
background.
yeah.
But is that a sex worker? Are we saying
some-
we're classing that as a sex worker? OnlyFans.
But you have to remember, they have sex. They have sex.
Not
Sex work
technically.
industry.
Yeah, now
Understand?
you're adding the industry now. Then we're doing to corns. Then we're going on. Oh yeah, you did say
Sex
corn. Yeah,
work,
you did
bro.
say corn.
Sex work.
Sex work.
But you can have sex. You can have sex on OnlyFans.
And sex don't necessarily
I don't go on OnlyFans
penetration.
like that, so I don't know. I just thought it was
It's
I've
any
never
content,
been on
basically.
that. I
Any
don't
content.
yeah, that's
So
what I thought it was.
they're
Yeah.
having sex on OnlyFans. They're showing their butthole. They're showing breasts. They're showing feet. Everything goes.
You know what the thing is? They were doing that for free anyway behind closed doors. All they're doing is just putting a camera on it and making money from it. I just think those girls are gonna do it anyway. That's how I look at it. Like girls that do that, they were gonna bust it open everywhere. No girl, no decent girl wakes up in the morning and goes, "Yeah, I'm just gonna bust it open for some money." Nah, most of them were gonna bust it.
I disagree.
You don't think so? You think the money attracts them to bust it open?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
we live in a day and age where it's being so normalized.
But strippers was the phase before this. You remember everyone
Yeah.
wanted to be a stripper, so that's
Yeah.
just another phase now.
Yeah.
Now you can strip at home, basically. That's
Yeah.
all you're doing.
And then that's not sex work, and that's.
It's still
It's
sex work
it's
industry.
adult entertainment.
But
He
no
just
one
said
ain't
it.
touching them.
Everything
and-
is in an industry.
Yeah, but
Any
no one's
sexy
not
thing I go
touching
on.
them. The camera and just them, right?
Yeah.
Busting out as you
Yo,
call
Yeah.
it.
it's sex work. You're
This is too much.
using your body, manipulating
In toys and them
for
thing.
money. You understand? Manipulating individuals for
But
money.
like I just
Sex
said, but
work.
they're still not killing nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah, you respect it, so yeah, you can't talk
Like
to
I said, they're killing society.
And what about the
They're-
men that's behind the screen paying to watch all of this then? What
Yeah,
are they
they're part of the
doing with
problem
that?
as well.
They're big
They're-
part. They are a big part because
Yeah.
if they weren't paying and getting over that money, nobody would be on camera.
I agree, but
As I said already,
but the
like,
thing-
as you lot call it.
As I
they
said,
call it
Yeah,
that.
go on.
But if they're not on screen, there's nothing to pay.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they hold the key.
To stop
we're
that
only
kind
paying
of
for
cycle.
the access. Do you understand?
But
so
think
if
about
women,
it like this: it's supply and demand. So you know how the thing go. That's the game, innit?
Yeah.
If there's
but
demand
there has to
for
be
it.
a supplier.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
there has
understand.
to be a demand.
Yeah.
And it's mostly
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that it's both.
somebody paying for it behind the
Yeah.
screen.
If they weren't paying,
and
they
telling
wouldn't be
that
there.
person what to do on camera and what they want to see for what
Yeah.
they're paying
Me?
for.
But they
I'm-
still have a choice whether they want to go on it or not.
I say it like this:
and they're
there's
choosing
certain,
to go
But
on
the
it.
man them are
You know
still.
what it is?
there's certain man that wouldn't have saw certain things
are
if it
still
weren't for them
paying for
gal,
that.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, look at it this way. We know that a high percentage of men are not getting no play whatsoever.
Exactly. So it's
they're-
for them.
It's for them, and this might be their only opportunity to kind of
That's
see.
the angle I was
But
going
then
to
there's
say.
a lot of men with nice families,
And they're still doing it on
big
the.
cars,
Because
cooperating.
So they don't wanna put their phone down, innit?
men are men,
And this
innit?
is the point of the
Men are
phone
men.
being upside down.
Yeah, and
But the thing
let's
is, you
come
can't
back to the-
objectify yourself.
Let's go back to the phone upside down. You see a guy that's doing that, him phone turn up like this because him just go somewhere and no phone card out phone.
Look, you
So
can't.
yeah, exactly.
You can't be objectified if you don't objectify yourself first. Do you understand?
But don't you
So
think women are
have
doing
to-
that naturally anyway? They're on the road, half titty out, and you know what I mean?
That's my point.
They
But
were doing it.
but we're talking about this
You
specifically.
know what it is? You know what it is? Let me ask you a question. Do you appreciate when you get something easy? You don't have to work for it. You don't even have to turn up. You just probably push the button and just press some keys.
that
Like, do you honestly appreciate something when you get it easy and you know you can keep getting it?
Me at my lifespan now, yeah, I would appreciate, but back then, no, I wouldn't.
You understand where
Yeah,
I'm coming from?
a big man would appreciate
Right.
because you know things dry up.
So
and you
it's
get-
hard for me to fully respect sex workers. You understand?
Nah, but someone has to do a hard work to get money to pay for that. It's
hear
not
that,
for free
I hear
thing.
that, but it's hard for me. Like, I'm just going by what the
Yeah,
question.
okay, yeah,
It's
go
hard
on.
for me
To respect them.
sex
Yeah, I get what
workers
you're saying, yeah.
for certain
'Cause
reasons.
It's the easy way out, innit?
You understand where I'm coming from?
It's easy.
It's an easy way to earn money.
No,
It's
I don't
easy.
think that could be easy.
It's no, in a
hell
sense
not
of
skinning out and doing
No,
the
they were
most.
doing it
It's
for free
easy.
behind closed
It's
doors.
too much.
It's
That
easy.
cannot be
You was gonna
easy.
do it.
No, because let me show you something, right? The
No.
only two ways you're gonna have sex with a woman, right, is if she's attracted to you or she's selling it to you.
Simple.
You understand? Those are the only two
Two
ways
ways.
you're gonna have sex with a woman. If she's
Same as-
attracted to you or she's selling it.
They're
to
not
you.
going out like short, ugly guys. They're not doing that.
You
Or broke
understand?
guys or nothing.
So
You
a
have to
gal-
attract her.
So a girl don't have to like you to sell you pussy.
Yeah. It's money. It's a transaction.
It's a transaction. You understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, and you think that's easy?
It's very easy.
No, that's not
'Cause
easy.
for
That
me-
could never be easy.
No, for
know what
you,
it is?
for
You know
you.
what it is. You know what
There's
it
some
is.
girls that
You
are
know
not
what it is.
emotionally attached
You know
to
what it
sex.
is. You know what it is. It's
true.
either,
Yeah, but
it's
even
either
if
two
you're
things.
not and you want that money, that we're talking about not nice people in society. They could not be clean. You know, they could be short, whatever. You know, I don't know, bold. And you think it's easy to just go and just.
But you have to understand.
But I'm saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy.
Women constantly put themselves in hostile situations and don't care about the outcome.
No, but what I'm about is
the thing is,
to do this job. I don't think it's easy to do that type of job. Because it's anybody that you got. You're there for business, yeah?
Business.
So that goes for anybody that walks through that door, right?
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you think that's easy to do.
Because you're in your mind where you're not a pro, so you don't know that they're looking at you like money. Like, you're just a walking pile of money. They're just like, yeah, let me bang it out. Let me get him quickly. You know the ones they're like, hurry up.
Can we clarify something?
Go on.
I don't think it's easy though.
Like they be doing that to their husbands sometimes. You know when a husband come up to them and go, "Oh, do you want something?" He's like, "Oh, go on," and then she just roll over and do it. She's doing it. Yes or no? He knows what I'm talking about. The roll over. Go on then, finish.
Nah, but
That's true.
Go on, Tara.
Exactly. So they're doing it anyway. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but she has a connection with that man.
Very
That's her
true.
husband.
Yeah, there you go.
So can we clarify something? Because we're talking about sex workers and
Yeah.
prostitution is very old now. We're in a new era of prostitution. So what conversation do you want to have? Do you want to have the new 2023 sex workers, or are we talking about when they used to stand on street corners? Because it's totally different conversation.
They still do now. They still do.
But where's the majority?
It's
Majority's on digital.
There is
That's
high
what I'm
class
saying.
ones. We got the escorts.
Yeah, you got the escorts as well. Don't
you
forget
see
them.
High
Yeah.
class.
They've been working. They're never going to stop.
And don't forget, regardless if they're on digital, depending on the money or the price,
They
that
could go into
somebody's willing
reality.
to pay,
They
they
could
would
go-
actually come out from their boat.
Yeah, and go somewhere else.
So we
Yeah,
can't
a man will
say
pay-
It's just online.
It's
and
not
they're gonna
online,
be
yeah.
staying in their yard.
A man will go like this. I'll pay you 10 bags to come to my hotel. They're
Like,
going.
Come on,
They're going. They're
You get
going.
me? They would even go for 100, brother. Let's.
Yeah,
They're
but,
thinking.
but how many of them get that kind of offer? And
You
do you have to remember the majority of men
I'm
that
certain most of them get that offer. Like any guy from, you know, those guys on, they got money to spend on the subscription. They got money to spend.
If you look,
we
good,
have to assume that they're spending a lot of money in the sense of they're willing to give like 10 bags for her to do something, rather than just because
As he said, 100.
OnlyFans subscriptions are not that expensive in certain ones, so you can give you a lot of subscription every month. You don't need to be a millionaire or earn a decent amount of money.
Okay. I didn't know. I don't know about
I
this.
don't know, so that's why I'm not commenting on that.
Yeah, but
don't
guess
know.
what? It's no different to sliding into somebody's
DM.
probably Instagram DMs and say, listen, I'll give you a little 5 bills or 5
If you
bags.
come back, come and keep me company.
Yeah,
Come
you
keep me company
understand,
for the
You
night.
get me? So
That'd be one-offs though.
you
That won't be
can't-
the norm.
Because this is why I think everybody's getting lost, right? You can't tell me like a lot of these ones that are making money are just doing it through
No.
subscription.
Nah,
and-
definitely not.
You
They're
understand?
outside. They're
You
outside. They're
understand?
outside.
putting
Yeah,
a different
they're
type
putting
of
work.
work.
Yeah.
No, you'd be surprised, you know.
No, I know that
Brothels,
there's some
there's all
high
sorts of
profile ones
stuff,
that
man.
make mad money in there.
But they get
right?
approached, they get
But
approached,
let's-
yeah.
But we're not talking about the high profiles ones that really don't really need to do much.
Need to go outside.
get
Yeah,
me?
they're making enough money inside.
Like,
Yeah,
we're talking about the ones
The
that
low-
are sitting down there for 12 hours a day.
No money's giving no money. No one
Getting
ain't
no money,
subscribing.
just making a little £5.
Okay, so we're talking about the
You
lower, the
understand?
lower
Them
earners.
Yeah, that man
kinda
just says,
something
yo,
there.
here's a 5 bills.
Them kind of something, they would go for a £50, £100.
Yeah,
a
she's
little
done
something,
it.
a little
Yeah.
meal.
She's
Yeah,
thinking
of
the
course,
day
yeah.
was dry. Warm up the day in it for a 50. I have to pay bills. I got things to buy. You get
You
it?
understand? But I'm not gonna say if you're doing your OnlyFans and you don't really have to take off no clothes, no
Nah.
soap, no nothing. You're selling a hand and a feet. I don't really care.
Yeah, but even those guys with the hand and the feet, man will go, oh, I want to see your own, like, I want to see the whole body.
But-
I bet I'll pay you a bag for it.
Honestly, realistically, when it comes down to it, I don't respect that hustle, but I can understand you doing it.
It's an
and-
easy money,
and
innit?
capitalizing off it.
Yeah, of
It's-
course.
yeah, like I was saying before, it's
the
easy
men
money.
I don't.
It's easy money. And that's what you just
I
said.
said
It's
it was
easy
the
money, but
men's.
Yeah, and it's easy to do. The harder thing to do was get off your ass
Ass
and
and go
get
to
a
work.
job and wake up 4 or
Facts.
5 in the morning and go do a
Yeah.
hard graft
Facts.
rather than just laying in your bed, skin out for a subscription.
Bro,
and then
how
go
much
sleep and wake up, skin out again.
Skinning
That's
out
easy.
rather
Time.
hard. It's
How much
just-
That's what they're
time?
doing, skinning out.
How much time have we seen it? Women are on live for hours.
Yes.
And then log off.
I've never
you can
watched
log
it.
off
I
and come
don't-
on.
I've never
You
watched
can
it. I
log
don't
off-
know.
You can log off and come back on. Log off
And
and
they're just
come back
there.
on.
And they're still there.
Because I say, yo,
Some
and they're
begging
not
for
doing nothing.
diamonds.
Some of them don't even log off. It's
Begging for
you can see them
diamonds and
sleep.
stars. Yeah, bro.
You can see them sleep.
Yes.
Brother.
What's
you
this
thi-
Diamond and Star? I've never
We're
been
talking
on
I don't
social
know about
media,
that one.
bro.
What's
Social media is
Diamond and
moving
Stars?
different. Yeah, me. We're talking dating platform, Facebook, fucking TikTok, the whole lot of them. They're on these social media platforms just talking shit, begging for fucking people's fucking free,
money, yeah.
hard-earning money.
Yeah.
There's people out there that think they
As I
should just
said,
get
it's
money
the
for
dickheads
nothing.
that are just
The
willing
simps,
to...
innit?
Yeah, somebody's
And
feeding it.
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
And that was what I
Hey,
was saying. I
Ty,
can't knock
Ty.
their hustle because
And-
somebody's there really, really paying for
And
this
still
shit.
knock it.
Let's be honest, on certain platforms that we're on, women are the biggest gifters.
Yeah, because they got the gifts, innit? To
You
give.
understand? Women are literally...
Because they're getting big gifts from
they
this,
give
so they
other
can
women,
just...
they give... And you're thinking, bro, like, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
I can't
I'm
come
lost.
on
I'm
something
lost.
that I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
I don't know.
I haven't seen none of these platforms that you're talking about that people are skinning out on.
No. They don't
Yeah.
even have to do that. They can
Yeah,
just show a
'cause
bit
you're
of
happy in your
cleavage.
little clouded
No,
world.
I don't business. I'll stay in my cloud. And what cloud is he on?
Trust me,
Because he
stay
hasn't
there.
watched it
Nah,
either.
stay in that cloud, I'm telling
No,
you.
I am
Best place
staying
to
there.
be.
Don't-
Because this sounds like one big mess.
Don't come out of the cloud, man. I'm telling you, like social
This is a
media, the wickedness, the bust downs. You know what I mean? They're
But I'm
guarded
on
the
TikTok. I
social
don't see none
medias.
of this stuff on Twitter. I see dogs. I see certain things that like animal stuff and all
So
the
maybe that's
pretty
your
stuff.
algorithm.
Yeah, that's what you're
I
looking
don't
at.
see
You understand?
anything that you're chatting about skinning out and diamonds and stars.
Nah, 'cause maybe that's your algorithm. You understand?
You can just look at one clip and then it'll just feed you all of that shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like, it's-
One time.
Nah, it's real dope.
If you just
Don't
if you're
corrupt her.
scrolling,
Don't corrupt her because she don't know. Just leave her in her world, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
basically-
Leave me on my cloud.
If you know what really goes on out here on social media, man, this is mad thing.
They're skinning out.
I don't see none of this going
They do
on, not
worse
even
than
on
that.
Instagram. So I don't know what one is watching.
what was it called? The Buy Potty. It was like that.
Wow,
Let's not even
you
get
went
into
deep.
that.
I don't know
Mad.
about Patty.
You don't know about that?
don't know about that.
You know about that?
What's that?
The buy potty.
Buy potty.
Yeah. You didn't hear about
Oh,
that?
the potty mouth.
Yeah, you didn't hear.
Oh
yeah.
wow! So
What was it, 50
Dubai
bags?
and
Huh?
50 bags she got.
Well,
for the Dubai dip, like the brown dip. Oh wow.
What are you not talking about?
Basically, I think they're talking about when girls used to get flying over, and it was the
fly over to Dubai and men used to
And-
poop in their mouth, blood.
yeah for 50 bags and all that.
Runny ones and that.
Runny ones.
Now that I don't agree
And they're filming
with.
it as well.
I can't respect
They're filming it for their catalog.
And it's out there
You're talking 50
just for
racks.
50 bags.
50
You're
racks.
talking 50 racks, man.
I can't respect that.
Brother, there's stories
50 racks,
online.
girls are going out there,
The
bro.
story online, the girl going out there for even 5 bags and 2 racks, blood.
Wow.
Is it a story or have you seen it?
No,
I've
it's
seen
what?
it.
Yeah.
It's a video.
But there's many of these videos
Nah,
online.
I don't see
You are
none of
not
that.
coming across the good stuff.
The good stuff. That's
I
not
don't
good.
want to.
No,
Yeah, you don't wanna see it. You don't wanna see chocolate
I don't want
bar.
to see all
I
of that.
mean, the
The
stuff
mad
that
stuff.
open your eyes
Yeah.
No,
and make
because
you
my
really
friends
know
always there
Yeah.
for the
what's
taking
going
the
on.
kids,
Come
they're
brother.
big kid, but I don't
You
biz
could be
no.
sucking at one of them girl their tongue, blood, and not even know no difference.
I don't see none of this
Like,
going on TikTok.
that
and
was
all of
deep.
this.
But that's where you have to do your
Instagram.
research on your gal. But you ain't gonna know because she's gonna fly out and fly in, and
Well, if it's recorded.
she's up as well. She's up.
And this is the thing, women, this generation of women that do this kind of stuff, they're narcissistic because they're only thinking about themselves.
Of course,
Hang
come
on
on.
a minute.
At a certain point, they're
What
going to want to
about the
get
mans
married.
That's actually doing it and letting it. And
No,
the-
but
They're
they
going to
do-
get married and have
As he said
children,
before,
and their
yeah, go
children
on.
are going to see these things. Do you understand? And then you're going to get
As he
Is
said,
he-
yeah, if I offer you
Please
any
watch it.
type of money, you're not gonna go to Dubai to go and make a man put chocolate in your mouth.
do you know what?
How much money would it take you to go to Dubai right now to
None,
put chocolate?
none.
Thank you.
I'll
1
stay
mil?
broke.
So this is what you were saying at the beginning with the workers. Like, if there's no person that's gonna get that
Yeah, but
transaction,
what
then no one ain't
man
gonna offer.
wants to do all of that in the first. So there's something wrong with the man before
yeah,
there's
there's-
something
there's
wrong
sick
with
men
the
out
This
there.
is all
But
just too
there's
much.
something even more wrong with the girl because she's actually gonna make his reality.
Yeah.
Because
No, I
he
can't
could have kept
respect
that in his brain.
No, that's.
Well, then you're
that's
respecting what you don't disrespect the one thing, and then now you
but
respect.
this is not respectable.
But he
man.
was saying that's part of the that's part of the industry.
No, we won't.
So you don't you respect. Okay.
Do you know what
wasn't part of
prostitutes
it.
used to go through as well?
Yeah.
Huh?
The old-fashioned
are doing that.
prostitutes.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Not, well, maybe. but
You never know
they-
what a man's
they-
fetish is. What
yeah.
did she say? Like, if a man comes to the door and I want
This and
chocolate,
that.
I'm paying for chocolate, mate. I want my chocolate done.
This is too much.
And they were doing it back in the daytime. Come on, think
Yeah,
about
of
it. These
course.
guys are not new men, bruv. This
They're
is
not.
A, this
They're
is a
not.
standard thing. Because there's golden showers, there's...
Yeah, all of that.
This is a move.
That's
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, the old fashioned prostitutes on the street used to get all of that. They used to get from the low end. The low end was a guy that just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
The high end is yellow yellow water and chocolate. You know what I mean, all of that.
Mad.
Or
So
even getting thump up, because that's his fetish.
Some guys just come in there and thump her up and say, give you a little $5 just to thump her up.
It's mad out there.
So when you're saying about sex workers, he was trying to say there's a whole array. You're basically a body for hire. That's what a sex worker. And you said you respect their hustle because they're not hurting no one.
Listen, they're not hurting no one, but
so you're all right with. That's what I'm saying. So you're all right with
part of it. No.
So what, you're gonna go like this? No, it's not that. No, you're in the room now. He's paid his money. He's direct debited to your account. You have to be in the room. Exactly. So you have to look at it proper.
Alright then, moving on. How about this one? Men have to be masculine to keep their family safe. Yeah, men have to be masculine to keep their family safe. What do you guys think about that?
I can't disagree.
Yeah, that's a true statement.
Yeah.
How about you? Men have to be masculine to keep their family safe.
Explain it to her, because
I think somebody messing around with your family, whether you're masculine or not, it's not going to happen, is it? You're going to do something to try and, keep your family safe regardless.
But you might be surprised.
I'm just saying you don't have to be all masculine to protect your child or your family or that household.
There's more different angles to masculine. It's not just
masculine
anger,
is not always just physicality.
It's not anger,
You know what I mean?
Most of it is not anger. Yeah, that's just the protection side, but most of it is a masculine trait. It's like the way a man moves.
So
that's what I said to break it down, because I think you just think
so masculine traits, you can there's certain traits you have when you're a masculine man. You're disciplinary, you need that in the household. You're a leader, you're dominant, you're what's the word I'm looking for? Competent. Do you understand? And these things you need to have your household intact. Do you understand? You need to keep your household in a particular order. And if you're a beta male or a feminine male, the woman of that house is gonna run that house. And we know that women are not. They're not really tend to be built for leadership. Do you understand? And they normally overcompensate as well when it comes to being a disciplinary as well.
True.
And after a while, she's not gonna respect that man. So by default, the family's gonna fall apart anyway.
Yeah, that's mad. The reason I asked this question, because I was watching and basically an interview online where it was like feminists versus anti-feminists. You understand where we're coming from? And over on the feminist side was like, I think it was like mostly men, and like 3 men and 1 transgender that transformed into a man, right? And the question was asked to one of the men that is so-called married with his woman. He's like, they asked him the most basic. It's like, so if your wife needed protecting, right? Somebody break into the house, what would you do?
I think I saw
You get me? I think the man was there saying some madnesses like, if my what? No, he didn't answer it straight away. He started going into some next rambling madness like, my wife is capable of a lot of stuff. She's quite witty, like that, and one of the women just put it on him. Yeah? So if a man broke into your house and he was there, ready to attack and destroy your family, what are you going to do? Like, let your wife flipping articulate and, what are you going to do? Are you going to... And I think the man said something like, if she can handle the situation more or less along the lines, right?
You know that his PlayStation weren't there, blood, in the house, bro.
I'm like...
That was a divorce after.
Bro, no, he's even got her daughter.
Wow, so you just let the whole house just sitting there chilling in bed.
Bro, the fact that you have to go around circle for 5 minutes just to come back and say that...
Yeah, you're not.
Like, bro, you're messing around, and you didn't even say you didn't even come after 5 minutes saying like, chest out. I will destroy that.
Anybody
I will
coming
put
down.
What? She is the last line of defense, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Nothing, Richard. I was just sitting there thinking, bro, this is how far men have fallen.
No.
That the man have to think about immediately protecting his family if somebody breaks in. You
She's
thinking about
definitely not doing
sending
her
your
job.
wife
She's
downstairs.
not doing her job properly because he's not trying to protect her. If you got
No,
something
no,
valuable,
no,
you're
no,
trying to
no,
protect it.
no.
He's not having that.
He's not having that.
Like,
Just as a man,
nah.
you're supposed to just be on it, innit?
Nah, she probably found a guy that's within his strongly hyper feminine. Well within his femininity. Because you can tell by the way he's moving and talking.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So she thought, nice,
I
comfort
don't want a
blanket.
masculine man. I want a
You understand? I'm
feminine.
good,
Yeah.
right?
But when come danger now,
Later on, I think she's gonna really realize.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's only short term. Ain't gonna last
Yeah.
long term.
You understand? You hit me,
sounds nice when he knows about your feelings and that. But when
brother.
it comes down to,
brother, let's
come down to the real nitty gritty.
let's be honest. Even as a friend, I don't want that guy around me, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not on that.
Even as a
Straight
friend, I
masculine
don't even
energy
want
we
you
don't run
me,
us,
blood.
man. Like,
I'm not saying I'm looking trouble or.
Nah.
I'm just saying any random shit could happen.
Yeah.
as men, you know,
And you
anytime you have to be on smoke.
and you don't even
Yeah.
like what? No.
Whereas her, you
I
don't-
even live alone. He knows. I literally live with a baseball bat.
straight.
There, when I sleep, if I wake up, I just
It's ready.
grab it and
Yeah.
Sweaty.
I saw some
always ask
comedies-
him about
I saw
that.
some
Yeah.
comedies-
joke. Yeah,
I saw some comedy sketch and it said the guy says anywhere in my house I've got something.
yeah.
You know the one there?
Yeah, there is people.
Oh, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. You get it? You
But
get it?
honestly, like, you know what it was? You know what it is? Like, genuinely, I would. It's not even a thought.
Yeah, of course.
Protect
Yeah,
my
come on.
immediate
I don't
family,
even know why it's even.
right?
Yeah, question.
But
I said, but
come on, man, you know a little funny something has to come.
Go on.
But if you're a feminist or you're a hyper masculine female, and I don't know for
She
some
jump out the
reason
bed, she's on smoke.
we have a kid, guess what? I expect you to jump out of bed and go defend us.
Oh wow, he
You
twisted.
understand?
Oh,
Yeah. I expect
getting on
to-
deep like that?
I expect you to jump out of bed and go defend the thing. You understand?
And she's looking at you like, but I'm a female. You know those
No.
hyper masculine ones. Soon as danger comes, I'm a female. They remember that.
you understand? You understand where
You
we're
know what
coming
time
from?
it is. You know what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when it's come down to argument time, bare chest and yo, I'll knock you, and
But
then
realistically, this is gonna sound cold. Right?
no man, make it sound cold.
And
Be a
I'm
man
saying
in here,
it in a sense that
Go on.
I'm not really gonna change up the language of how I'm gonna break it down.
man.
Right?
Speak straight, man. Come on.
It has a stats that go. It has stats that go like this, right? In a two-parent household,
Yeah.
right, mother and father, a child has a good statistical outcome. You understand, to progress in
upbringing,
life.
yeah,
You
upbringing,
understand?
yeah.
But they're saying in a single-parent household with just a dad, a child has the same statistical advantage as that child in a two-parent household. You understand? So, if she's hyper masculine, guess what? You better get your ass out there and go fight that burglar that just jump in. Because guess what? If you die,
Oh wow.
best choice to bring up our kids statistically. Like, let's be
man.
honest, statistically, best
It's the
choice
man.
to bring, best chance to bring up our kid with a great advantage. It's me.
We're doing it for legacy. Oh jeez. We're doing it for the job.
Babes, come on. For the upbringing of our child.
But you know it's not gonna run. It
Statist-
sounds funny.
Statistics
Statistically-
says so.
that's true.
That's a big joke. I like that. That was
As I
funny.
said,
That was funny.
I
That
had
was
to
funny.
be funny there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so if you want
He's
to
talking
continue
facts
with
as
this
well. He's
masculine
talking
thing,
facts. That's
go
the-
be
that's the scary
masculine,
thing.
innit? But hope you're willing to defend your family. And not call daddy or your brother and risk their life and because they got their child.
But you know
other
what they're gonna
children
say?
and
Them
that.
hyper masculine women are gonna say, "I'm gonna call my brothers. I'm gonna call my dad." They've always got a man backing.
And you see, I have a major problem with that.
Yeah, they got
I
it.
have a major problem with any man, and you got youths.
Got bare man that's doing it.
And you got youths
Backing them.
and your sister or some female friend called you
Yeah.
to go back them for some madness that they probably got themselves into.
But they will back it.
Yeah, you deserve everything, even if you get dead up. You go to prison, you deserve everything as a man.
But
that
that's my
happens to
sister,
you.
blood, that's
'Cause
my
let me
sister.
tell you,
That's my mum.
It's
That's
your
my
sister,
mum.
but guess what?
That's my sister.
But guess what? You have your own kids. So why is your mum or your sister jeopardizing your time with your kids and your life, knowing
That it could go left.
it can go left because of their bullshit and they don't want to back down or they don't want to submit to the situation that's at hand to be like, you know what?
Like a thing.
Let me step away because the people them that's going to come and back me, they've also got families of their own that they need to look
Girls
after.
ain't thinking about
you
the
understand?
system. That's what you're
So
saying.
this is what I'm saying, blood.
They're thinking about themselves, man.
It's a mad
You're talking
thing.
about a logical reason. No, let's
thing.
not do that. Let's not do
Like,
that. Let's not do
You
logical.
understand? Because the reason I talk about this is it was last year. It happened to me where I was like, somebody told me something, and then I called up my sister, and I'm like, "Yo, sis, why go on? Like, I'm hearing like people are trying to move to you or something. Like, why you never tell me what go on? Are you alright? Like,
Yeah.
you hit me." And it's like, no, it's something to do with our other sister. I was just back in it, and people try to show themselves on me, and it nearly. And I'm like, listen, it nearly. What? Who are these people? Instantly, I'm
You're
showing
on
you.
smoke, innit? Yeah.
Instantly, I was on smoke. I'm ready to go down and do wicked things in it. You understand? So, talk to us some more, and then certain things are coming to light now. And this is where I start having to think properly. Right? Certain things are coming to light. She's like, oh, but our sister did certain things.
To make that escalate.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now two people, right, are coming talking madness about
The situation,
our sister, and our younger sister now felt she had the right to open up her mouth,
And back it, yeah, back it, yeah.
So I'm like, hold up, you're telling me our sister, her older sister, my younger sister,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Is going out there doing whatever she's doing, right? And you felt you had the right to get involved because
back it.
people are chatting whatever they're doing, right? And back it, right? And I get it. I get why now you didn't contact me and tell me
Because you
certain
know it
things.
was when you think about it, you're gonna be like, don't get me into no stupidness.
Yeah, it's foolish.
Because then when I step back and I
Foolishness,
thought
yeah.
about it properly, I'm like, raw. I'm like, sis, you know, so you need to stop even hanging around with certain people and doing certain madness. You know, like, I just deeped it. I got kids, you know. And you know, say, with whatever madness, you guys ain't even think. Because if you guys have got broke up,
You would have been on a thing, yeah.
me and older bros coming.
Yeah.
Me and older bros coming. Fuck what happened, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
At this point,
You're on.
our head
yeah,
is
yeah.
just
Yeah, on tick. Yeah.
younger sister. You understand? So I had to explain all this to her. I'm like, you literally could have risked me and Dexter's life,
Just because of
or even
foolishness.
imprisonment, because if you guys are not holding yourselves accountable and moving right, you're not holding your sister accountable. You understand where I'm coming from, right? So even for me as a man, sometimes it's like, as I said, female family.
I was just about to say,
sometimes you don't think.
You just dissed the guys them that did
when
it.
you
and
really
yeah.
step back and
Yeah.
you understand? Because as I said, I would have gone nanny and done stupidness, but I really had to question the situation a bit more.
Yeah.
And
Some guys
because
are not questioning it. They're just gonna go straight in flying and ask questions later.
This
That's
is
what
it.
that's
When
what the
it's
women are
too
hoping.
late.
and it's too late.
When it's too late.
You understand? And as men, we can't keep jeopardizing
Your freedom, your safety.
our freedom and our safety and our sanity because of females, whether they're friends or family, acting treacherous out here in the dunya. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. The world, fam. Acting treacherous out in the dunya, fam. Shit me. I'm just saying, man. I mean, like, as men, we just need
Nah,
to...
it has to be a proper. It has to be a proper thing for you to go down and do your thing, man.
Like,
Can't be
yeah.
a eat that thing. Yeah.
That's what you say.
You get me? It can't just be some silly argument or because you start some crap. Because you chose not to walk away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You get me? I get it if you're maybe walking away
But
and
that's why they never
somebody
involved you.
attacks
So
you.
you're kind of lucky on that sense that you never got called. You never got the call. You never got the bird call. So
Yeah,
you're all right.
Because instantly I would have just,
Yeah.
what? Hands on sister? Are you
mad?
What? But lucky thing, I was away, well, a distance away, and I had time to question the situation a bit more. You understand? Because just imagine I couldn't turn up. At least I would have liked to know if there's any faces I know and, you know, other people there. Why didn't they do something that I know? Like, are you telling me they didn't do nothing? So because I was asking certain questions, because I was trying to do badness, why I stumbled up on certain other answers.
Yeah.
You understand? And because of that situation now, I'm like, yeah, Yeah, deal with that situation. I don't care, woman or man, where like, sorry, you know, like, unless it's not a situation where fault of your own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like, honestly,
It's a
woman or
serious
man,
thing, yeah,
bear,
yeah.
even though you're my best friend, sorry, but if you put yourself in a situation, but I got family, you're gonna have to deal with that
Man, so
shit.
he's starting to think about the backup now. Don't call him again. You have to really call him for some serious business.
Nah, man. Once you have kids, then you have your purpose in life.
Yeah,
you know
you
what you're
can't
gonna
deter.
do.
Yeah, exactly. Man can't throw you off your course. You get me for stupidness. Yeah.
Like the devil would always put obstacles in your way.
yeah.
Blood. You get me? And they will come in forms of friends, family, even work, even certain work that you think is an opportunity. You understand? And when then tutus, you may be working 12 hours, and guess what? You can't find no time for love.
I like that one. Jumped in, hey.
I'm just saying.
You have to put a sound effect on that one. Put a sound effect. You dropped
Red
it
is a
down.
pagan. Put a sound effect on that one. He's losing his mind.
Losing his mind.
I like the way you
to
dropped
it.
that. He done that. Oh, okay.
I put the sparkles.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one more. Let's go on this one, because this one kind of got me. Black women are single because they want to get paid for being in relationships.
Wow. Female. Gone.
She belongs to the street.
How's it nonsense? Come on, break down that thing. Say it one more
What
time.
was that again?
Don't shoot. Oh, that one, I pressed it and it said she belongs to the street. That wasn't for you, that was accidental. That was accidental. That was accidental. But it was
Just read the question. I just really got time for your stuff.
You couldn't hear, right?
It's terrible.
Yeah, we can do that slightly.
I didn't even hear it.
From the
I
street.
was like, what?
Black women are single because they want to get paid for being in relationships.
Now, who said they wanted to get paid for being in a relationship? Why would you say that about black women wanting to be paid to be in relationships? That don't even make no sense.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. We're debating it.
Shit
Debate that.
messenger.
She said that message dead.
The messenger.
No, but you don't look at no angle where the black woman wants to get paid for being in a relationship. You don't see it. Don't you even get the question? Do you get what he's trying to say, to imply? Do you get what?
The question's the question. It says, do you think black women should be getting paid for being in relationships, or they think they should be getting
Black women are
paid?
single because they want to be paid.
Yeah, they're single because they want to
be
get
paid
paid.
for getting into a relationship.
No.
And why don't you believe so?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Basically.
How do you know they're not single just because they're single?
Oh, yeah.
That's the typical notion you hear from all women.
But it's
regardless if you're
true
black.
though.
No
Why
girl
do they?
wants to be single.
No one
No one wants to be
be
single. We're human beings. That's our whole.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Basically, the right person ain't come along. That's why they're single. Basically, that's what's happening.
Or you're not getting picked.
Or you're not getting picked because you're not that.
Or maybe the right people have come along several times
Yeah.
And you don't deserve it.
Then you
at the
can't
time.
see them.
and you can't see them. You understand where I'm coming from?
And that's where we go back to the question that at the time they saw those good people, and because they didn't deserve it, because they never done the work, they didn't see it as good.
And to me, it's like they don't. It's not they, because we can kind of take black women out of it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I think so.
But we know when it
On a
comes.
general, it's them. Yeah. It's that demographic.
You understand, right? But all in all, when it comes down to women wanting to be paid for being in relationships, a lot of them are lazy. Mm-hmm. They don't want to do nothing, right?
They're not waking up at 4.
But they want a man of value.
You think there's no women
But-
waking
but-
up at 4?
No.
I just told you it's women waking up at 4, but most of you ain't waking up at 4, bro.
Listen. They want a man of value. You understand?
Yeah.
To provide and protect
Yes.
and guide and discipline
Yeah,
and
yeah,
lead. You understand? But they're not willing to put in the work to attain such or to retain it if they have it.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from, right? So they're just sitting back saying stuff like, I want a devil. I want Satan. They're literally sitting back saying, I want Satan. I want a guy who's 6 foot with 6-pack and 6 figures.
I like that.
You understand? You're literally
Satan,
quoting that
All the six.
you're constantly quoting
Six, I like that.
666 without
Yeah,
even
you
knowing
can't
you're
just
quoting
style, you know.
666.
Yeah, I like that. 6, hey.
You understand?
Satan. Satan.
Brother, you
You say
understand?
Satan, the man says Satan.
So obviously they want man that's ready-made without even being ready-made themselves.
And it goes back to the question: do they deserve, even if they did want that and they got that, do they deserve it? That's what I'm saying. They don't.
You understand?
And that's why we're asking you.
And even if you did deserve it, like it is like there's a level of maintenance can
Yeah.
you upkeep.
Why is it always got to be the women?
Because it goes like this: men have to attain women.
Yeah.
Women have to
what?
retain men.
Yeah, but what's the man doing to retain what just working?
Oh, what?
He won.
No, what it is.
And the
he
girl
got-
must
he
sit
got the
down and
girl.
do nothing. Is that what you're saying?
No, what it is. That woman clearly saw value in me why she wants a relationship with me. So clearly I'm doing a lot.
As I said,
You
no woman
understand?
is going out with no broke man that's dusty on the road.
This is what
They're
we're
not
saying.
doing it. They're
We're not
doing
talking
it.
about the dusty dung-dungs.
Yeah.
You
We're talking about the
understand?
one that you
We're
wanted.
talking the man that woman see a value why she's wants to submit herself if that's what she wants to do. You understand? Like, yeah, man. Yeah,
It goes back to that old question: what do you bring to the table as a woman?
apart from vagina.
Apart from
Oh,
the
here
box.
we go.
That's one of the first questions.
It's true though. It's true because it's a good question. You get me? Because you catch it like because I need to, as I said, go back on the street interviews because you catch a lot of women in their tracks and you're not directly trying to catch them out. You're trying to build a conversation.
Yeah.
But then it's like
They've never thought about it before.
yeah. Would you
Yeah, they
bring?
never come from that angle, yeah.
You understand? What do you bring to the table apart from sex? I bring happiness. I've never really thought about that, you
Every
know.
time we ask it to girls, outside, remember, like, every time, like, we never had one girl, like, knowing what to reply. Literally. Even us men kind of struggle knowing what girls, like, what we want from girls. So it's like awkward.
Yeah. I can say maybe just one. I remember that little 17-year-old.
Yeah, she was smart.
Bro.
baby.
Because I even got the clips up on my Instagram page, on my shorts, right? One little 17-year-old. She had the tree of her friend there.
Did you ask her if she got a dad in her life? That would have been interesting.
She's like, I want what...
If you asked her, then it could have
she's
been
like,
her dad
I
taught her
want
that.
what my mom and my dad has.
Oh,
Do you
so she
understand
did
where
have
I'm
a dad in her
coming
life,
from? Yeah. But some girls still have the dad in their life or moving records.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But the fact that she has 3 friends around her and 2 of them, especially one of them, was talking on some reckless thing, I could tell she moving scatty. You understand where I'm coming from? By the way, how she was breaking down, it's like, I even want a man to write me love letters and, you know what I mean, like how my mom and my dad do it. I want something like them, and you understand? But the way how she was breaking down and answering the questions, I was smartly surprised. Like, I was like, I had to answer more, please.
She surprised you on
You
that.
get me? Yeah, man. I
And
got
it's
her.
big women that don't even know.
I literally got her on Instagram. I'm trying to get her on the show because it would be nice if she came on the show. bro.
To give you an insight, yeah.
Nah, because I'm telling you, she would make adult women look dumb, like on a level. She's probably like 17, 18 now, or whatever the hell she is. She would make adult women look dumb, bro. And you're thinking this is a young female that already understands her value and where she wants to place
Because
it.
she's seen it. Most women that haven't seen it, so you can't really blame them. They can't be something they never seen. You get me?
Yeah.
But it's up to you to break that chain, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
true.
But her parents done a good job. It sounds like their parents done a good job because
Yeah.
they showed her what real love is supposed to be,
Brother.
and that's why it's good for most women to keep the fathers in the home. You know what I mean? That's my advocate, like to keep the fathers in the home. They're so quick to have baby for man and then just kick them out. That's long.
Over happiness.
Over happiness. They
Rather
say
than,
life is not
rather
supposed to be
than
happy.
duty.
You're a duty. It's a duty thing. It's not I have a baby and because I'm not happy. All you're gonna do is find the next man, rinse him out. He's gonna cut you out because you obviously haven't done the work. Because one man is the same as the next man. They're all the same. If you know what you're doing as a woman, every man's the same. It's how you tune your man and how you communicate with your man. Every man's got a mouth. Every man's got a brain to get with the same thing. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna throw a dragon's egg out there.
Go on.
Right? You know, because a lot of people now will go, every man's not the same. Every man's not the
Go on,
same.
go on,
I've
go
been in like a 10-year marriage or
Yeah,
a
go on.
20-year marriage. I've never cheated on my wife or, you know, what would you say for that? I don't know where that voice came from.
I say that's a lie. Just bring it back down to. Listen, we go like, who's the sex workers for then? Bodoof. You see?
Yeah.
I for them man there.
Okay.
It's not for the
so
guys
so
that's
do you? So what? Do you genuinely believe that all men, whether you're transitioned, you're gay, or you're straight, right? If you have the options, you know, you got a partner, but you have the options to explore.
Come on, man.
Are you telling me
Come on.
that all men will explore this option?
Are you trying to say if a girl come up to any man and went, oh, no one has to know, it's a quickie roundish thing, I don't know you, we don't know each other, we're going to, like, it's just a quickie,
Yeah.
and we will never see each other again. Who's going to, come on.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer, really, isn't it?
So,
What are you saying, all men?
Boy,
all men?
Nah, man, you can't say.
I would say most men.
Most men, yeah. I would say
Percentage on that?
percentage out of
Because I
100.
know, because I know you're a
Put me on the
stat
spot.
man. Yeah.
Go on, percentage out of 100, go on, just be honest. Go on. The girl's
Roughly,
fine. All right, let's
just
up the level.
rough estimate.
The girl is, she's up.
She's a 10, yeah.
She's a,
She's
we're
a
up.
9.5, yeah.
We're looking at her, we're like, whoa. She's definitely a 9.5, yeah. There's no 10s.
Yeah, the majority of men will probably go there, to be honest. You have to look at this. Men have a blueprint. Do you understand? We have a foundation. And then depending on your experiences or what you want in life, it will differ. That building blocks onto that blueprint. Do you understand? So, yeah, some men would be like, no, it's not worth it. It's just sex. I've got to the point where sex is not really a big thing for me.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'd rather have sex that
with a mental situation,
sex that means something. You understand? And he might miss the opportunity. But if you're young and you haven't really gone through your man phase, you know what I mean, phase where you have to kind of.
There's even grown man that will do it, I reckon.
Yeah,
I just think it's a certain type of man. It's what you said. Like if you're a grown man, and you're like,
is it worth it?
Yeah, but if the girl's saying, boom, we're just here. It's in the moment.
Yeah.
We're never going to see each other again. She's just like, bust it open.
It's down to the man, but I would think that majority of men will probably just take that opportunity in it.
Straight.
But yeah, he will weigh up the options.
So basically, percentage.
80%.
80%, yeah. So
I'd say for me,
percentage.
I'd say
99.9. Let's be honest.
If we're saying majority of men on the planet ain't got no standards when it comes to what we
basically
what
we're talking about the level, you
understand?
And then you got a 10.
But if you got a 9.5 and a 10 pops there, this scenario, majority of man, I would say a high 95% will clap that.
Yeah, clap that. Yeah.
You understand? You want to be that guy that even if you know it amongst just yourself and you tell one person,
I'd say, yo,
I beat the 10.
Yeah.
I got the 10. You get me? That status there. You understand? Even though some men don't know it, bro, they thrive off of that shit as well.
Yeah, bragging rights, isn't it?
Go on, do you think? Oh yeah, she wouldn't know, but do you think most men wouldn't do? What are your percentage out of men? Do you think as a woman?
I wouldn't say.
Go on.
It'd be a high percentage, but not all men.
Go on, percentage.
I'd say about 65%.
65.
Percent a man would bust down another female given the option in a relationship.
After your credit card story.
65%, yeah?
After your credit card story, boy.
But no.
You still have faith for men after your credit card slice up.
Credit card slice up.
Direct debit. Press the button, man. Come on, man. You're missing out. Come on,
I don't know, but
One of them.
Stop it. That's 65 credit card, yeah? Is that
Don't make this shit up.
Yo. 65, you still got faith. That's good. At least you still got faith.
65 is cool. I understand.
65 is why the credit card company we got 10 o'clock and then everyone.
No, I genuinely believe like between a 90-95%
Yeah, definitely.
of men, right?
That's too high, man.
Majority of men have not got gal that are looking like that.
Yeah. They're going home to
Majority of
something
man
crazy.
have not got gal looking like that. And even after your gal have had babies and whatever, she's not snapping back like that. You understand where I'm coming from, right? So we have because we have to think about different scenarios.
The majority
right?
of women won't.
You understand? So obviously, your wife's body has now changed. You understand over time. Yeah.
You know what? I've done a post about this.
And you got something nice and sexy that's like, that's giving you the eyes.
Yeah, I still think
you
there's some
understand?
good men
I would
out there
say
that
95% of men will boss that down. And especially if they're looking at you and they can like,
open you up the eyes. The eyes just like,
that thing they look tight, blood. Man's gonna destroy that, blood. My wife's thing ain't like that. No. I'm walking in tunnels. I'm walking in tunnels.
I'm gonna add it for the man online. She's doing everything for that.
No,
bit.
man, there's some good men out there. You lot are too much. No, I'm not having it.
That's the thing. Man's not saying there's not. You understand? But you have to understand what you class as. Listen, what you call a good man is what we call a man of value.
Orange.
And you have to understand what a man of value is. You're not the only woman that sees him of value.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand?
Oh,
you're not the only woman that sees him of value.
Yeah.
You get me? There's women that he's chat to in the past that didn't want him, that see him now, that can come over and say, "Hey, Michael, how you doing, look?" You understand? And they look good. And he can walk past it, but guess what? He got them coming from... Eventually, he might just say, you know what, let me just see what I go on, because you're acting up at home. You're probably pissing him off, not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. And he probably think, you know what?
Listening to man's phone calls and
what go on, Tina? What go on?
Tina,
like,
you know.
Let me come slide you and
mash up man's family and that.
I'm just saying, innit? You understand? I will do it on a sneaky thing because he definitely don't want to mash up the family and, have to pay divorce costs.
The story from now, after the credit card story, it's a straight 99% because a man's going out. Man's not even got it open. Man ain't even got it open. Man's doing work for it, and he's still out there doing stuff. Yes or no?
I can't even.
He's doing work for it. Imagine I'm saying.
Here we have some stats. Man cheats basically double. It's more likely that man is the one who cheats, who goes.
No, that is fake. Let me tell.
Why is the stat?
No, let me tell you what it is. No,
I saw a stat that is very similar.
No,
they cheat.
Yeah, women and men cheat on similar terms.
Yeah,
and even women have admitted they're just better at it. So you don't know the amount of flipping treacherous behavior that's happening behind closed doors.
Yeah. Definitely.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Would they be honest if they ask in these statistics?
These surveys. No, half of them are not going to say.
Half of them are not going to.
However, the gender gap varies per age, so maybe this is more like the new generation.
Yeah, it could be the new generation.
Who knows?
Because the old generation, the girls are not really promiscuous like that. They kind of
no.
So it's man who is going to cheat. So it's man who is going to choose another girl because he wants to cheat. So this is the stats you're showing here. But this is per gender gap.
Bro, let me show you what that stat. Let me explain, right? Let me explain. Let me debunk it.
You can just accept the
It's
stat.
not even saying men that are going to cheat, because I'm sure you guys can remember this, right? Being young, when you probably have your first proper girlfriend and that, you understand?
Yeah, mostly young.
And then you're there chilling and thinking, raw, like, why is her phone blowing up like that? As she start moving secretive, she not even answering my calls now. Then you as a man, you're getting interference from outside. You're getting love from outside. So you're going to explore the option. You understand? And you're probably going to bust it down. Knowing, because you already had that gut feeling. You understand? This is why you're making numerous amount of phone calls, because you're acting outside of character. You understand? And I just want to know why are you moving like that? All right, and cool. You're not showing me no love. You're not moving right. This girl over here is moving me right.
straight.
You bust that down. You get me? She eventually finds out, because at this point you don't care.
Yeah.
You
She's
understand?
not doing her work.
But you'll still try to secretly bust it down and keep busting. You understand? And then it gets to a certain point where you realise, they're moving treacherous out here. So you as a man start moving different. So even when you're with your next chick now in a relationship, as soon as she does something that doesn't look right,
triggers
that shit.
Yeah.
You yeah, and you got a girl showing you love, or you know, I'm gonna look a backup. I'm gonna look a backup plan because I've been here before. And now you're moving mad, but I'm not just gonna leave you like that. I want regular viscous innards. So that's how I'm gonna punish you, by not letting you know I've fallen. I'm not attracted to you no more, but I let you think that, and I'll keep plundering your guts. You understand?
Man said plundering the
50% of males under 40 in America, literally 50% they are using, even if they are in marriage or relationship, they are using Tinder or apps just to have that as a backup plan. 45%.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's a weak backup plan though.
The ones that don't reply for time. Yeah,
that's a weak backup plan though. A backup plan is out there on road, like walking about on two legs every day.
Whatever. Yeah, that is only online.
You would actually have a greater success rate than be trying to waste your time online.
Yeah.
You get me?
Because what, women only swipe I think it's 18% on Tinder.
You get me? And that's to the men that they find attractive. Those top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not getting no. If you're an average guy,
You get me? You ain't
again,
getting no
their standards are so high. Even the average woman thinks her stand.
Yeah, she
think it's a joke.
Yeah.
Man, I think it's like 95% is on everyone. Yes.
Swipe.
Our standards are. You get me? Can she breathe?
It's not even our standards. Most of the time, we're playing the numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a numbers game, isn't it? Yeah, come on.
It's the ratio.
Nah, but you know what it is. I definitely recommend it. You know, men definitely play the numbers.
Nah, and you know what? Secretly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna bring another little thing into it. You being as a man and you're in a relationship with a woman, you should still, you know, flex your muscle now and again. It builds up testosterone. It's good for you. Because I find those guys that are just with the one woman and don't flex and nothing like that, they become all dry and. You know what I mean? Girls don't fancy them no more. That's why she's going out with the next man that's a bit more fresh.
I think.
Go on.
Go on.
Don't you think it comes to a point where the woman's not motivating the men no more? She's not speaking into her man. She's not bringing him to a point where he wants to maintain himself and stay the man he was when she got attracted to him.
But most women just let you do your thing and say, oh, I married him, let me see what he's gonna do, and just watch you fail.
Yeah,
and then when you get to that point, they're like, oh well, you're not the man I married at the beginning.
And they
before
take 50%.
They try and keep you at a certain level, they just let you.
Yeah, so that's my point. So they will watch you rather than speak power into you and make you elevate. They'll just watch you at your demise, and then when she gets to a point, he's at his lowest, take the kids in half.
Well, that's why man them have to do their due diligence on their girl before they marry them and stuff. Because if a girl's, you know what I mean, there's certain tests you can do. You know what I mean? You're at a restaurant, she pays for a meal, and then you sort her out afterwards and stuff like that. If she's tight at the beginning, then you know what you're in for.
You want some tests?
Some tests are like, you know.
I said run some tests. You just gave one,
Sorry,
you just gave
run
one,
some tests on her, to know what what her mindset is about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's bigger tests you can do. As a man, you should be doing your due diligence. You can't just trust every girl that comes in your life. You gotta run them through some tests before you sink your heart, and you know what I mean?
Do you agree, disagree? Don't you think women should do the same thing?
I think women needs to be doing the same thing.
Keeping their options open.
No, not keeping options
so running
open.
The test.
That's not what we're talking about.
Let me show it now. Hold on. Let me chime in. Or, because I was saying, or is it like the men allow the women to get comfortable because he's being monogamous? You understand where I'm coming from, right? And obviously now, as I said, she's got comfortable where she probably even feels like, because maybe she's even got the ring, or she finds out, right, man's madly in love with me like that.
She's settled now.
Yeah, she's calm. Yeah,
you get me.
She's
like,
done her work.
She won.
She's done her
Yeah,
job.
she won. Yeah,
she can be a bit lazy. She can keep up the upkeep. She got a bit comfortable
She wake
now.
up at 9 o'clock.
You understand where I'm coming from?
So you say keep her on her toes. Let her know that there's women out there that will take her
That's what I'm
place.
saying. You have to keep that
Keep
juice
her on her
flowing.
toes.
Because
Yeah.
remember when
Get
she
me?
first met you,
'Cause
you
guess
had
what?
the juice running
Guess
in
what?
her.
Guess what?
And that's what
Guess
she
what?
fell in love with.
Guess
She
what?
fell in love with the juice.
Guess what? You don't like. I'm gonna be honest. You don't necessarily have to be having sex with you.
No, you don't.
No.
You just have to be out.
You understand?
You have to be attractive to the
You
opposite
just.
sex.
She just has to know
that she can get replaced.
That she can see it for herself.
Yeah.
Without even no phone calls or text message coming in, right?
That-
Oh damn!
oh shit! Yeah,
I can
lose
he's
it.
an attractive man.
Yeah.
I'm still even after how many years, I'm still attracted to this man.
No, but it's not even
physically as
attraction.
well.
It's having your money up and doing your stuff because girls are attracted to money and status. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're attracted to money and status.
There's beer man that's not attracted.
Yeah,
that's got,
but guess what? They're attracted to money and status, right? But why are they busting it down for the Tyrones and the Chads and the Barclays? You understand? Because they look physically attractive.
Yeah.
So gal also look up on looks as well.
Of course they do.
You understand?
Come on. As we said about the prostitution, what she said was anybody that walked through that room, she's not on it because of that. She's just on an attraction thing. If she's ever gonna, you know what I mean? It's what you said, isn't it? Like prostitution is a hard work because they have to just basically anybody that walked through the door. So, yeah.
I'd say the only time it becomes hard work is when it comes to a mental game.
Yeah, emotionally, it's hard on your emotional and mental
He's
state.
talking for women, you get me? As a woman, what would you say? You thinking it's easy to just bust it open to any man? It's not.
You can't tell him that, but I don't think it would be easy.
Exactly.
In what way though?
In what way? We're trying to answer as a female because man them would bust it open. We're just speaking from our mentality.
A majority would.
Would be a prostitute.
You know, there's quite there's men out here with standards that wouldn't even bust a fatty.
Yeah.
You understand? You get me? Wouldn't even bust a medium size.
I'm picky.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm picky. We've been there. Man.
Yeah.
You have to look good, man.
Brother, even now these days, I
that a
struggle
bad
with
thing?
busting down a whale, blood.
Is that a bad thing?
No, you can't be doing that. You just gotta stick to one gal.
No, we're not saying that.
Yeah.
We're just saying keep her on her toes.
Yeah.
You understand? You as a man as well can't get too comfortable, nor can she get too comfortable.
Because anything can happen at any given time.
You understand? Yeah, I mean, like, we're living in reality. We're not living in that fantasy land, that utopia land that we would love to be living in, thinking, she's the one and I really don't have to cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, our kids grow up amazing, they're productive members of society.
That's fantasy,
we did all what we could.
But I think most of the women live in that fantasy world where they just think it's just going to happen. Like, without no work. That's what you was trying to say before. Like, you don't deserve... You have to put work in anything you get. Like, even your children, you have to put work in.
Everyone's got to put work in, though. Not just the woman and man, too. Everybody's
No,
got
I'm
to do the
saying,
same.
even-
That's what makes a healthy relationship. It wouldn't just be one-sided.
But I'm just saying, you're thinking it can never be one-sided. For a man, even you to be with that guy, he has to do the work. That's what he said before. We said that before. You wouldn't even look at a man that's not doing the work. He wouldn't even be attractive to you. That's like a man just coming around... He worked on himself, nothing. You ain't.
But the thing is, because women see, in a sense of men have to be productive in society for them to be attractive, somewhat. But women are just born with their value. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to put the work in.
Yeah.
So they look at it like it's foreign to them. The whole concept of putting work in to get a man or maintain him is foreign because. Men gravitate to them. Do you understand? So they sit in a position of privilege, and those with privilege can't see their privilege. Do you understand? And that's what it is.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Right? I've been on dating sites and I've been in the live where females got their live.
Oh wow, you went deep in it. Yeah, deep.
And honestly, bro, I've been in lives where I'm even gone in and I'm like, hey, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
But my normal greeting is like, yo, bless folks or bless people, but it's more bless folks. You understand?
Yeah.
But a couple of times I've gone in bless folks, instantly man got kicked, blocked. You think, raw. And then guess what? That same female comes in your life and you're like, yo, what you doing in my life? You blocked, man. It's like not me, my bouncers and that. Well, how about this? You unblock me and you tell your bouncers to move correct in it.
Exactly.
I understand. And when I go back into their life, man, I just go in there to bad up the bouncers and that, to bad up the whole life. Hey man, you will tell you, but I'm going there and bad up. You come in my life, I'll bad you up. I don't care. You get me? The hell, brother, I'm telling you, people are just moving mad out here online. You get me? The men them are simping so hard.
Come on.
I had to come off because of that, but this is bad.
Oh, I noticed.
This is bad.
I noticed.
What? Go and tell us because I ain't been on no live before. What are the man them doing on the live?
Yeah, the man them are simping.
Yeah,
over
the
too
simping.
hard.
What's a simp? Come on, break it
It's
down
like-
for people that don't know what a simp is.
Okay. Like, say for instance, I'm gonna, weird explanation coming. I'm gonna play a part, right? I'm playing the part of the female, right? men are trash. You know, they don't bring no value. All men should just die. And then you'd see some simp. Yeah, babes, I agree, you know. Men are trash. Men ain't worth nothing, you know.
And yes men. I call them yes men.
And that's a man there saying that only because he's wishing, hoping, having faith.
New specimens. New specimens.
No, listen, guess what? He probably even knows he won't get the smash. He's even hoping, as you just said, to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
Even just to have his name called out by her.
Yeah,
people look at her, she called out my name. Oh, you look at shut up, man.
You're just any guy.
You understand? And when you see them kind of behaviours, it's consistent and there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You get me? There's probably a few man, 2-3 man in there that would be like, hey, bro, what you moving like that, man? This girl's head is big, blood. And guess what? She would actually laugh at that. Or some madness.
Yeah, because she knows.
She don't
she's constantly hearing that, oh, babes, how was your day? Oh, you're nice, you know, don't listen to them. Nah, blood, her head is big. Can't you see that melon, blood? What do you mean she's nice, blood?
Yeah.
You get me? I come in here because the picture and the profile made her look nice.
Yeah.
I come in here, that forehead's cross over here, her teeth down here, the titty them down by her waist. You get me? Her leg them above her head. I don't know how they get there. But them man there simping hard and going mad, hoping to still clap something. And get a look bust down and bad, you know.
But those are the guys that are paying for online and that we're talking about.
And brother, you can plainly see the mental damage in some of them females here. Even the ones that pretend that, oh, I'm not on here for that, I'm just on here. You can even see how the way they carry themselves and the way they talk, and you're like, but weren't you just a while ago talking about some guy that you was talking to offline that you met on here, but yet you're not here for man?
For that.
Make it make sense. Mental damage.
Definitely. Press the button, emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So he goes to the conversation.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
I'm
He's
here.
enjoyed himself.
Nah, I'm just saying that. But yeah, people.
True words.
Yeah.
You get me?
You should get a button that says true.
Nice. Any final thoughts? We're gonna start with Red. Any final thoughts, my friend?
Already, yeah?
Yeah, man. That was like how many hours?
Alright, we're just warming up.
2.5.
Oh, we just warming up.
Oh, we just warming up.
No, I'm going.
Because you know what it is. You know what it is. You can go. You
Yes,
can go
yes.
because
Last
I
time
know
we did
saying-
4 hours. Remember?
Yeah, last time was
we did 4.
You get me? And
We haven't gone through all the questions. I thought we was busting.
not all of
Not all of them.
Are you reverse?
Oh, so
We done that 3.
We did 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And 4 got us how long?
4.5.
2 hours and a half. You get me? Yeah, man. So, God,
You know, I
man,
got
I'm
my
applying
bugs.
pressure.
We didn't even go around. We got lost in the source again.
what was it?
The question.
The same.
No.
Black women are
Yeah.
single.
Oh,
black
wow.
black women are
We
single
totally
because they
went off
want
the
to
black women. You need to take out the black
in a
women.
relationship. Okay, women are single.
Yeah, take
A
out
lot
the
of women are single because they want to be paid to be in relationships.
How do you mean paid? Break down the paid.
And
What
we
do you-
stopped at Sky. We didn't even go around. 'Cause
What do you mean
we got
paid? Let's break down the paid. What do you mean? Like a man's got money and
We're
he's
talking
paying
about
it?
relationship, or we talk about women relationship
We're saying straight up money.
being paid like
Gradually.
dates. He's paying for everything. Or do you mean in marriage? Incentive to leave marriages.
It says women are single because
Oh, okay.
they're single because
They
they
feel-
want to get paid for being in relationships.
Or are we talking monetary?
Yes. Yeah, they want to be paid for being in relationships. And my rebuttal to that was, like, I don't know how, you know, you're not putting in that type of work, but expect maximum
Benefits.
outcome.
Yeah.
You understand?
So we
where
can't
I'm
be
coming
just
from?
talking financially then. We're talking about
Yeah, that's why I was a bit
just
confused because it's like
it doesn't.
makes
Yeah, sense
kind of
to me,
sense.
but
It
yeah.
doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, because even when you look at it, like, women don't mind having, you know,
Casuals.
casual
Situations,
sex with you know, an attractive guy,
Yeah.
a guy that they find attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what they find attractive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You understand?
It depends on the day.
But relationship wise, you have to have that bag, right?
Yeah.
You get me?
So
and
technically you're
you
saying
have
for
to be
the-
making a certain amount. to them. Because don't forget, if she's making 24k or 30k and you're making 20k,
It's not gonna work.
it's kind of like raw, like you get me?
Hypergamy.
And supposing now it's not even say hypergamy kicks in yet. Supposing now you wanna put together and get a mortgage. In a sense, she's probably expecting you to pay.
The same amount, if not more.
She's expecting you to pay more.
Yeah. Straight.
You know, like she's expecting you to break it down and say, "Yeah, babes, you know, let me
Even though
just
she's-
let me pay the
Even though
800.
she's earning more.
Let me pay the 800. Trust me.
I don't even think a woman would even go with a guy that's less than her, bro. I don't
That's
even.
what I said, hypergamy.
I'm saying. Listen,
Straight.
women,
Don't look at me like that. You know you're not
women-
going with a
nah,
guy that's
listen,
making 20
listen.
and you're making 25. Come on.
Well, how do you know things
No,
ain't
what
gonna
it is,
change?
what it is, she's giving him a try.
I
innit?
like that one. I like
Yes,
that. I like
you
that.
don't. You're just going
Most
by
women
what. That's
don't.
just greedy, man. You're just going by what you
When
see.
you was younger, was you having it? I think you changed your mind as you got like you started to look at reason. But when you was in your prime and you thought you wanted a man that's doubling up your thing, innit? You're not gonna get a man that's less than you. Yes or no?
Listen, I wasn't even thinking on that level when I was younger.
Oh, okay. So you're dating men just because they look nice, basically.
Who said that? You.
No, I'm
He's asking.
I'm asking. What
No,
is your
but who
criteria?
said that though?
No, I'm
what
just
is
saying,
that?
what
What
is
has
your
that got to do with this question?
Because I'm just trying to get.
He's asking
Yeah,
what
go
type
on.
of basically what type of men were you going for?
Because you
What
said you weren't
type of
even
man?
looking at their financial gains.
Yeah, so what
was
was you looking
What
at?
was you looking at for
No,
a
but that
criteria?
you was on about when we were younger, you know, like but who
Yeah, because we have to talk about the past because you know what I mean. Right now, you're saying what you're saying. I'm just saying before, because you have been with guys, because you got children. So what was his criteria to get with you? That's all I was asking. Was it look good or did he have to be money? Is it attraction for you or does he have to have money or does he have to have both? That's what I was asking. He has to have both or just one?
I'd say both.
So therefore, that's what we're saying. Like, so basically, are you looking for him to make more money than you or less money than you? Because you said you'll work with it now, but I'm just saying.
No, you didn't. You were saying if he was making less money
Yeah,
than you.
yeah.
No,
You said now you would try. I'm just saying in general, is
'cause
that what you don't mind?
You could get promoted, you know.
Yeah,
you could
I
change
totally
your job and get a better job. You can't just go by just because somebody's making.
I love
less
the way
than
you said that, but I'm just saying on a general, women don't look at it like that. They're just looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm making more money than you, so they're not thinking about the future or nothing like that.
But
Some
I
of them
don't
are
know.
not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know many women like
No,
this.
because you know what it
So-
is. You know what it is. I kind of agree with the hypergamous thing, but like
What's that now? Break it down for people that don't know. Like,
if you got experience, you know, with talking to women, you understand, you're doing all right for yourself. You understand, you can still get somewhere because they probably see like
Potential or something,
potential.
yeah.
You understand? So as I said, yeah, before that hypergamous shit kicks in, they will fuck with you. They
Alright,
will
go on.
mess with you.
break down
right?
hypergamy because I don't.
Hypergamy is women tend to stay
Up
on
and
their
above.
level or above,
Yeah.
socially and economically.
And that's what the word means.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
For people that
hypergamy.
didn't know what that means.
Right? So they would mess with a guy, you know, thinking, you know, like later on,
He will gain
understand?
up.
Yeah,
thing.
level up.
and this is why I was bringing in that mortgage thing, right? She
Most
would
women
expect,
ain't doing that,
like
though.
what it.
I don't
Nah,
think most
listen,
women
listen. She would expect him, even if she maybe start off because she's earning more, to start paying
Mortgage
most-
or something, yeah.
most of the
Most,
mortgage,
yeah. Yeah.
right? She would expect him eventually
To pick up the slack.
to pick up the
Yeah,
slack
100
and
yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
over them.
And take over, yeah,
You
100%,
understand?
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, right? Let's not be fooled because a woman's making more money than a man don't have the chance. It's up to that man. So this is why it goes back to past questions that we was asking,
Yeah.
right? It's up to that man now. What are you going to do to make that relationship continue? You understand? Are you going to want to stay at that same level and think, okay, she's paying more, she's all right with it? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Are you like, what are you going to?
Nah,
like,
but you know what the thing is, like,
'Cause-
with people,
'cause-
what people
'cause-
are funny
go on.
is that when you meet someone, you like them for them. So technically, if you meet someone and then you're like, oh well, if they get more money, then I'm gonna like them more. Then you're not really liking that person. You should technically go in that relationship saying, I'm
It's-
liking that person. Whether
Yeah, but it's
like-
not about like. It's about women tend to want leaders or to be led in relationships. So if she's earning a certain amount of money, you have to remember, our money is No, my money is our money,
and their money is their money.
Yeah, exactly. Do you understand? So no matter how much she's earning, she's not really going to be spending it on you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you have to either be on her level. Take it. You either have to be on her level or more, or eventually she's not going to respect you as a man or a leader in your household.
Very true.
So you have to level up, or she's going to walk away and find somebody better, and that's hypergamy. Now, if you look at the divorce rates, it's due to financials. When a woman starts making a certain amount and the husband's not on that level, the high percentage of her divorcing him is high. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying.
Yo, you know what I mean? No, it's cool because I'm just saying, right? You know, men do have the chance. You understand? Like, women's hypergamous nature will kick in.
Definitely,
you know,
yeah.
Like,
but that's biological, isn't it? Because they want a man that's stronger, doing better. They just want a man that's better than them, innit?
Yeah.
As I said, like, you know what it is?
Yeah.
When a woman sees you and she likes you, right, as we're talking about potential, she sees you, she likes you, but then when she, you know, it might start off as fun or whatever, but then when she's ready to take it serious, she's gonna look at you now and go, bro, like, what's going on? Like, the magnifying glass comes up now and then. She's gonna want to know, say, at least bare minimum.
He can.
You're not making more than me, regardless. But I need to know. Say, go like you're doing
going
something
forward,
for yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? Because women are smart. They will. Can I see a future with this man?
Yeah.
You understand?
Men look at the past, and women look at the future. It's just
you understand where we're coming from? So yeah, man. Like so some of these content creators would tell you as men, women, and their hypergamous nature. I'm telling you this. It does exist, but there's also a chance for you to get in the door. You understand? Do your thing and level up. You get me? I'm like, when she sees you actually leveling up past her now, I'm gonna respect you even more differently, man.
Yeah, come on.
You understand? You think she spent all that time, invested all that money to let some next woman come have you now, just like that?
Nah.
Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? So some of these male manosphere content creators are just regurgitating bull crap to your asses. I'm just saying. You understand? Hey. You get me? But yeah, man, you guys say I was ending this too quick. Let me ask you guys one more question then.
Okay.
Right? Do men stand up for their values and beliefs?
Most men don't. I don't think they get backed down by girls, women, females saying, well, they're not going to uphold them kind of values, because some guys, like, for instance, you'll be like, oh, I don't want you to wear certain things outside.
Guys, man.
And they're like, no, they're not going to change themselves for that. They're not going to change themselves for that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like, say if a man says, no, I don't like the way you're wearing them things, and you have to stop them things there. And she'd be like, oh, but you met me wearing it.
Yeah.
But things change up when you're with me now, innit? But some girls are not going to budge on them kind of movements. What's your thoughts on that?
I want to, because the last question didn't really get to.
We did it. Never got to you.
We did it. But because we're trying to work out.
You know what it is?
Ask him again.
You know what it is?
No, I know the question.
If man gets big, Ty's gonna be known for this, you know. No. We have to bring it back. No.
We have to bring it back. I think we spent most of the time trying to figure out the question itself rather than answering it.
Bring it back.
But I know.
Push that in.
But the thing is, it depends what way you want to look at it, because the original question was about black women. So we could look at statistics and say that
with the black women, exactly. That's why your guest just took a left quick, because she went black women. Nah, I'm out.
But we can look at statistics. It'd be US statistics. Only 1 in 4 black women get married.
Bro.
So that could be a question. Why is that? Do you understand? So the pain in the relationship, I'm not too sure whether you were talking, did we agree that it was this financial, or is it just being paid in full, in the sense of the man's putting all the value into the relationship, whether it be financially, whether it be
the man's
looking after you.
I just think he just talking about financial. He was just talking about financial again.
Yeah, the man's value that is built, paid to be in a relationship, whether that's security, whether that's provision, whatever you understand, guidance, leadership.
It costs to be the boss.
You understand?
Again, like we were saying earlier, it's like women are in the privilege of being in the position where they don't have to work for anything when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
And we know it's throughout history. We got the saying of happy wife is a happy life.
Yep.
You understand? Where that's probably the most toxic thing you can say within a relationship, because it's supposed to be two people.
Definitely agree with that shit.
So it's like men have been carrying relationships for the longest time.
Yeah, the windows is
You understand?
into the thing.
What's that?
Yeah, the man them have to carry the thing.
Yeah, so men majority of the time carry relationships, and women are just there for the rides.
Yeah.
And I think we got to a point where men are not putting up with it no more. Do you understand? They want at least 50-50 now.
Come on.
Do you understand? And like I said, we're breeding more women that are so self-centered and narcissistic that they only care about their happiness, what they can get from a relationship. What can I get from this man?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Definitely.
Until it's like, is it a Black Widow? Where she just sleep with him
And then just kill
and
him
then
off.
just kill him off.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
Black
mean?
Widow, that's what they used to call it, Black Widow.
Yeah, so majority of women these days are Black Widows.
Yeah.
They will suck you dry.
It goes back to what I was saying as well, right? If women were physically stronger than men,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man. You be getting beat
dead
up.
out here.
Yeah, you are. You are. I
Use
totally
man and
agree.
just
Beat
Yeah.
them up. Yeah.
like what you
We
think you
say-
can go give your body to the next girl? Bam!
But there's actually women, there's videos out there, women lamping man out. There's actually...
Do you know a statistic shows that you'll probably have it as well, Red, that when it comes to domestic violence, lesbian couples are the worst.
Yep.
I can imagine. Because they're not having it. Both, and they can beat up their couple. So that's
Yeah.
why it would be more violent, because remember, they're looking at
They're
a couple
too
like,
gala.
"Look, I can...
Yeah.
And
And
I
one has to be
take them.
masculine and one has to be feminine.
And
So
guess
obviously
what?
the masculine is...
Guess what? And when it comes to lesbian, gay, or straight couples, guess what? The lesbian couple,
They still rank high.
they are the worst.
Yeah.
When it comes to long-term relationship,
Yeah.
they break up on an average of a 77%.
And the reason why is because...
Gay men is 33%. So clearly, men know
What?
How-
to look after men. Exactly.
how to lead in a relationship.
Yeah,
And it clearly
regardless.
shows by that stats women don't know how to
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah.
No, but I think with that one with the lesbians, I think they obviously biologically they're tired of the plastic. You know what I mean? They want the real deal. That's what it basically goes down to.
I think
they want a
it
guy
need-
masculine as well. They can't deal with a masculine woman's only gonna imitate a man to certain points. And
the bad
proper-
traits of a man, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
think masculine is
No.
being angry and
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of these lesbian women realize how bad other women are.
Yeah.
You understand
That's
what I'm
what it
coming
is,
from?
yeah.
they know the
reali-
secrets. Yeah, they know the
You understand? They see what they're doing and they're like, raw.
Raw.
When I'm with a man, it's maybe only his phone I have to worry about.
Yeah,
or
but these
him
women are
coming in
sneaky.
late.
Yeah.
Or these women are sneaky all
Yeah.
the
Because
time.
men are simple, innit? No matter what sexuality you are as a man,
We're simple.
you're simple.
Simple creatures.
So imagine how complex and complicated a lesbian couple relationship is.
You understand?
That must be bare
You
mind
can try
games.
to be
Yeah,
as
mind
masculine
games,
as
all
you
sorts.
want as a flipping lesbian.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get the you know.
It's not. It's far from being the same.
I remember they're
thing.
both gonna be emotional and all of that. That's not gonna work. You need to, that's
understand?
why men and women work, because one is logical and one is emotional on it.
One will get emotional, the other one will try and calm the other one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
And you know, once they reach a certain point, boiling point, there's no calming down.
There's no calming down.
You understand? I'm just saying.
Going back to the question. We can look, no. Let's open it up, you know what I mean? Let's open it up.
For that.
Losing his mind.
I'm telling you.
Let's quickly open it and then
Nah,
and then
come
we
true,
can
come true.
we can either end it or whatever you want to do, yeah?
bro.
Specifically black women. Let's have the conversation because
Yeah, you're gonna try.
we're black men, you know what I mean, speaking on the subjects.
Don't generalize it. Just go straight to the
Yeah, like I said before, 1 in 4 black women get married. Why is that? I think that is because for decades and decades, black men have been complaining or voicing our concerns or voicing our disappointment within our counterparts.
That's not
Yeah.
getting heard, basically.
And it's never been heard up until now. Now we have a platform and we're being heard. And now we've got to the point where black men are almost revered all over the world. Like, it's not only black women that want black men now.
Yeah, everybody.
Do you know what I
We're
mean?
hot property right now.
Everybody wants. Becky wants us. Latinos wants us. Do you know what I mean? The whole world now. Do you understand? So we don't have to put up with the bullshit no more. And
that's why it's probably declining because we've got more options. Yeah,
and that's why it's only 1 in 4 black women will ever get married in their lifetime.
And then other races have got their man thing patterned down because it's in their culture.
Exactly. It's in their culture. They know that duty comes first. Do you understand? That's what we was talking about earlier, where they prioritize their happiness over.
I don't blame. I blame black women, but I don't blame them because obviously the powers that be made sure from slavery times the black family was.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming them, but when it gets to a point, it's like you need to understand. You're intelligent
now, so you know what.
You need to understand that you have trauma and you need to deal with it. And even if it's not trauma, whatever the excuse might be,
whatever it is.
Yeah. If your counterpart is telling you these are the issues, and you want us to stay with you and still marry you, fix up. You know what I mean? Pattern the thing. But they refuse to do it. What? They rather die alone.
They got their mum in the ear say, "What? Where? Do you get it?
Yeah,
remember,
be independent. Be independent. You don't need no man."
But guess what? If we're saying women don't like hard work, how are we expecting them?
That's true.
To be doing
the hard work. That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
Press the button for that. That was a big one. It's true.
I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot, baby.
But the thing is, are we saying all women? Or are we saying a particular
demographic
of women? Because like we said, the Latinas, they put in the work. Do you understand? And the thing is, we talk about
cultures.
Yeah, we talk about. Let's use like the Mexicans and the Latinas. Their hypergamy almost doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
Because Pedro can have a normal working job. You know what I mean? And she'll still stick by a man and have the family.
And she knows what to do as well.
Do you understand? And she's still, regardless of how much she's putting in, he's still looking after the family. And she will still look after the yard, the children, and still respect him.
Yeah, the most she'll probably do is probably tell Pedro,
we need this for the house.
Make sure you talk to Hassan and try get better job, eh?
Yeah.
You know, because we need more money and
because the kids, you get me?
Because we have no new baby coming.
Yeah.
You
Always got a new baby coming. They always got a new baby coming because the household's running.
The way how I see more time them women talk, well,
they put life in that, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The way how I see foreign women talk to their husbands or their man.
Respect. It's a lot.
You understand? Like, I wouldn't say it's all the time come across as respectful as that, but like they're trying.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff that they say, as man said, it seems like it breathes life into the man. It hit me because I'm like, even sometimes I used to react a certain way in relationships and that. When I see how other men are doing it, and I see how their women are operating and not directly trying to press buttons, and if man says, "Yo, Liz, just relax, and you get me. Let me just deal with my guy and then come back to you." Yeah. It's like, all right, honey.
Wow.
How am I getting pushed back when I'm saying now, blood? I'm thinking, wow.
But that comes down to the upbringing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's straight upbringing.
No.
No?
It comes down to me subjecting myself to that because I didn't know any better. How I should have been treated as an individual or as a man. You understand?
Yeah,
I think he's talking about on the woman's side. It's the upbringing on the woman where she
can do what she wants.
But that's what I was trying to say.
She can do it with somebody else.
He's just saying the standards are high. That I can't do that. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But because I didn't know better, I subjected myself to that.
That's true. Because you can always walk away.
You get me? But if I knew any better now, then it's like, you know what? Go on, do your thing. Because it seems like you literally want to do your thing.
I'm not going to lie. You know what? I've heard women, they know their attitude is their problem and they just refuse to change it.
Yeah.
You understand?
They will find another sucker that will take it.
What it is. I'm not making it seem like I'm some weak man that has a problem with female attitude. I don't really have a problem like that with your attitude. But once your attitude is consistently...
getting in the way of normal day of life. Yes.
You and I can't even communicate on simple things. You understand?
Yeah.
Our babes, what are you cooking today?
Why
you think I'm some slave? You think I'm...
Why don't you cook?
You know what, babes? Relax. You know what? I get it. You're tired. You probably don't want to cook. I don't even want to cook. I'm tired too. Let's just get
order
takeaway
out.
today,
Yeah.
and we're good.
You know, come that
understand?
Monday,
What, you don't
Tuesday?
like my food or something? And you're thinking, you know what? You know what, babes? Just come relax and come chill. How's your day been? And you're trying everything to kind of get to the root of why are you moving like this? You get me? And then it's gonna be over, and then you're gonna have to keep it moving at a point. You get me? So it's like it's not about subjecting yourself to that because gal look good or because vagina tight. Like, let's be honest. Men subject themselves to that madness because gal look good and vagina tight. Like, there's nothing else. Because it can't be good treatment.
No.
You understand? Because you would not be having these type of mental breakdowns telling the man them. You get me? Like, this is what they're subjecting themselves for. And they're having these mental breakdowns off in them fucking self, and they expect man like us to feel sorry for them, blood.
I think it's more complicated when you're married. As a man to walk away because you know you're gonna lose everything.
Marriage different thing, yeah.
So that's why it's 8% of women that fight for divorce. Do you know what I mean? Like, men stay in relationships.
Come on, we always stay.
Whether it be a relationship,
exactly.
Yeah, whether it be relationships or marriages, men tend to stick it out because they know that they have to put the work in. Do you know what I'm saying? With women, they're almost incentivized to leave.
Because they get hunted, innit?
Because they're getting hunted. Like, their DM is full.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I don't have to work. Why am I going to put any work in when I can just go to the next one?
When I can go to the next man and just carry on that honeymoon period and just get where I'm going.
But again, all of this is short term.
Yeah.
Because you get to a certain age where you hit that wall and then you're out there chasing, do you know what I mean? Or your options are dried up and you ain't got no one, so you have to buy a cat.
And a dog.
You know, that's what it is. That's what happens for men.
Invest in pet food. That's the future.
That's literally what happens for men and women when they don't want to put in the work to attain what they aspire to get.
Yeah.
Or where they want to get to in life.
They watch the movies and think it's just easy. They look good. That's it. And they could cook a one plate. That's it.
And that's it.
Man's tired of spaghetti now, you know.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to maintain a
healthy relationship. It's fucking a lot of work.
It's not even say healthy because you know just like the body, relationship can get sick.
Yeah,
you understand? You get me? So like, are you willing to put in that level of work, man and woman, to maintain what you think is that person or this person bring value or whatever value exchange you're getting out of this? You understand? Are you capable? Are you willing? What are you willing to sacrifice?
Because a lot of sacrifice to have a healthy relationship still. Sleep.
It's not even sacrifice. I see it as compromise.
A duty, basically. It's a duty.
It's compromise. You have to compromise. And a lot of the time, only one person is compromising. Or not even compromising. They're just surrendering. Do you understand? And then it becomes dysfunctional where somebody's getting walked all over.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think compromise is very important.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And that's where the communication comes into.
Communication is
big,
as we can probably.
Yeah,
it's probably like
it's the
top,
key, really.
Top
yeah,
three.
It's the key. Yeah.
Top 3.
If you can't talk to her when you're angry and stuff like that, and she just looks off and just blocks you,
I hear you. As I said, top 3.
Yeah, communication is definitely.
Because you can communicate for years and you're not getting no problem, blood. You know what time that is.
She's just chatting to you nice.
You understand? You can get pum for years and not communicate with her. You're nice still. You ain't going nowhere. You understand? You get me? So as I said, communication is top 3 because you communicate when you have to.
Yeah.
Or when you need to, or when you want to in a certain. Maybe you're watching Netflix and you're chatting throughout the whole film.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, maybe it's time for you to have a serious conversation. You understand where I'm coming from? But if there's no sexual access and there's bare communication, something's gonna sizzle out quicker than. But if you're having sex and then we communicate when we need to, whatever it is, it works.
I think it depends on what type of communication.
That's just from mine. I'm not speaking for all men. I'm not speaking for all men at all. I'm just speaking for a lot of men.
No, I think it depends on what type of communication you're talking about, because I think if the communication breaks down, it's going to have an automatic effect on your sex life. You understand? So
definitely.
Your communication breaks down and then your sex life is going to be the next thing to break down.
If she's badding you up all day, you're not going to.
It's kind of hard
go
to
back to the
agree,
bed.
you know. Because you know how many times communication break down, but women and men still stay in a relationship because the sex is nice.
Yeah,
like,
very true.
you understand where we're coming
Very
from.
true.
So as I'm saying, if the sex is keeping you there, and it clearly was the sex and it wasn't communication, you know, you can work on communication.
You can work on it, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because there's something clearly keeping you there and it wasn't communication.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Communication
Yeah,
probably got you to know each other.
But then the physical came in.
But then the physical came
and
in.
then it just took over.
You understand?
over,
So we
or-
can do a lot of physical without really doing that level.
But the thing
that
is,
level of communication.
You're just saying link up, you coming over, you buy a little brew, you smash, you chat a little bit through Netflix, as he says, and you
but
cut
if we're
home.
talking about relationships, that's the reason why I said it depends on what type of communication you're talking about. It's because, like you said at the beginning, you communicated, you were on terms, and the sex was good. By default, the communication must have dwindled to a certain state where you only have sex now.
Yeah.
Do you get that part?
Yeah, I've been in that before. I'm not
You
gonna lie, I've
understand?
been
So-
in that before.
But that's how all relationship starts.
Yeah.
We all
It's
start
physical,
with a
yeah,
bag of
physical,
conversation, chatty patty.
Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning,
But
don't
we're
wanna go
doing it
sleep.
for what reason?
For the end goal.
We're doing it for what reason? Sex.
Yeah.
But the thing
this
is,
is what I'm telling you. We communicate for sex.
Yeah. And once that's
Do you
conquered-
understand?
And once that
we
conquered,
communicate for sex, and then after we get sex, we don't
Kind of,
really have
yeah,
to
so
communicate again.
but communicate.
time it is?
I'm just saying, but to keep a relationship together, right? This is the point, because I'm not disputing what you're saying.
No.
I'm just saying from my point of view, right?
I just wanted to find something, but go on.
Like, you know, good sex and all that, whatever, you know, decent sex, you know, or you know, regular sex.
Yeah.
I'll probably say that, right?
Yeah.
And like, you don't have to be communicating, but your communicating can be on a decent level where you have understanding. You know what needs to be done. What you understand where I'm coming from. But if you have communication, what needs to be done, or we communicate well, but there ain't no sex being flinging on, then a relationship is destined to go nowhere. So it's better to have the sex, and then we can build on communication, whatever the case is. It has something. It has a potential to go further
somewhere,
than
yeah.
you're just chatty. We're communicating. This is a good communicating relationship.
But nothing now, go on.
But
I find it hard to believe that you can have good communication and you're not having sex.
No, there's girls with best friends, like, you know, like guys that are just simps and they're just chatting to them. Like, how's your day?
We're talking about in a relationship.
Oh, sorry.
In a relationship, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
It'll be hard, yeah. You're
the
right.
reason why I'm trying to stamp down on the word communication, because the word communication doesn't just entail verbal.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's multifaceted. There's body language. Do you understand?
You know, when we
there's
communicate,
nuance.
most of it is not verbal. It's
Exactly. So that's my point. So on some level, communication is broken down, and what a lot of people forget, with communication, you also need comprehension.
yeah,
So
because I could talk to you, and if you don't understand, then we're not.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's
I can talk
dead,
to my missus all day till I'm blue in the face, but if she refuses to listen, or she doesn't even comprehend what I'm trying to say, even though I'm trying to articulate it the best way I can, if she doesn't have the awareness to
mental
translate
capacity,
it, or the
yeah.
mental capacity or the intelligence to
Yeah.
dissect it and respond accordingly, then communication goes
it's
out the
not
window.
communicating. You're not
Do you know what I mean?
communicating.
Yeah, exactly.
You are communicating, but it's not.
Not effective.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not effective communication.
Yeah.
That's what I think most of the time. That's what's happening. We're communicating.
But not effective
It's
communication.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Because they're stuck in their ways, isn't it? Most are stuck in their ways. They know in their mind how they want it to work, and it's their way or the highway.
Yeah.
Most of them are just basically playing by their own rules, and then you're just fitting in around their rules.
Around that. That's
Brother,
true.
it's just simple. That person ain't got no authority, and it's probably the man that ain't got no authority because if your chick or your woman's acting up a certain way and showing you disrespect, you clearly ain't got no authority. Like,
Yeah.
you get me? There's clearly another reason why she's there. You get me? And it's not because of respect, and she finds you that guy, the forever off. No.
It's obviously for one reason why you're around, isn't it? It's just
You get me?
it's the booty call.
Get me? And this is what I'm saying. This is what most of this is about. We can communicate till our eyes are fucking blue. If no pussy's been run or no dick's been run, it's done.
Yeah.
And it's done quicker than if you're running something, but communication is bad.
Yeah, it's true.
You understand where we're coming from? Because we all primarily, it all boils down to sex.
Yep.
Everything we do, men going to work, busting their ass, it boils down to sex. You understand?
When you look at it like that, it is.
Brother, like, when you strip away all the bullshit that they've put in place and feminism speaks and these woke nation and these simp tiles, you strip away the basics.
Yeah, but
That's what we all are hunting for.
are we agreeing or disagreeing?
And obviously legacy and, you know, build family generation wealth and that type of shit.
Well, are we agreeing or disagreeing that at some point the sex is going to be irrelevant? It's not going to keep. It don't keep men. Like sex don't keep men, and sex don't keep women. So at some point, it's going to be more than just the sex.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's no way a girl can get any man to just bust it down. So
yeah, it's not going nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So at some point, you're going to end up getting sex off someone else, and you're going to be able to effectively communicate with somebody else.
Some girls get
and you're going to leave.
It's comfortability.
But at some point, it sounds like it's way in the future where a man don't really want sex like that.
Man want a bit more.
You understand? Yeah. And you know, are we even going to hold on to the relationship for that long?
Yeah. No, not just because it's sex.
No, I'm just saying, is the relationship even going to last for that long till I get to that point where it's mainly based on communication and us doing things and enjoying the rest of our life? You understand where I'm coming from? Sex has to be a big part of why we get there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. No way you're going to be with someone, you know.
I'm not saying communication is not important. It's highly important because if you can communicate, as you said, effectively,
it makes the sex better.
And then obviously you can translate, you know, like, okay, this is what you're saying. All right, then cool. Let's understand.
Let's work it out.
Like, let's be honest. Damn, that's fire. That's fire right there with that and this. You understand? But I'm just saying, right? But you're right. People should definitely work on communication. You understand? The sex is always going to be there, in a sense, and especially if you throw it down good. You understand where we're coming from. But now, communication is definitely key. Top 3, as I said in my book, to me, like, sex is there. This is what we do. This is what we're doing everything for.
Sex is the most important.
Are we saying it's most important?
It has to be, because you're not going to get together with someone without having sex.
No, I'm talking about when you're initially in it. When you're in it and you're in a relationship.
When you're in it and in a relationship.
Sex is important as well. It's a connection.
I'm saying it's important. It's important, but I'm saying, is it the most important? Because you said the most important.
It is. I think it is.
I don't think it is.
Because the reason why I look at it this year, you and your girl gets along. You're waking up every day, going to work.
That's a good one.
And I say that because I'm a life coach and I've dealt with married couples before.
That's a good one.
And they've come to me because they have a breakdown of communication. Do you understand? And because they can't communicate with each other, the sex is not there.
Non-existent.
Yeah, exactly. But once you start getting them to communicate with each other,
it gets back
effectively. It comes back again. Do you understand?
And
this couple in particular, obviously, I'm not gonna
name them.
It wasn't even the communication in the sense of things were being said, but the comprehension wasn't there. Or the refusal of comprehension. Do you understand? So we had to do things like checking in. So if we're having a discussion and I'm saying something, you repeat back to me what I said, so I know that you've heard me and you've understood it.
That's wicked. I like that.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Rather than you just repeating yourself, you're not going to repeat yourself.
Yeah, so that's where you don't get things misconstrued. Construed. Do you know what I mean? So it's important to make sure. Because this is why I do it as well, because I'm very particular about communication. So when I feel like we haven't addressed something properly, I like to bring it back. Or are we, if we're using a particular word, do we have the same definition for that word?
Yeah, because you might be using a word and she might think it's something else. And do you
understand? So we need to come to some sort of clarification of what definition of the word, do you know what that word actually means? So we can have a effective communication. Do you understand?
That's true, but also don't forget, as you said, communication is multifaceted. It's also body language and other stuff.
Yeah, tone,
right?
all of that.
Because guess what? I can say like, move that here. You understand? And you'd be like, probably trying to move your weave or something, you know? And I'm like, no, I said move that here. But guess what? If I'm effectively doing it like with the body language involved, move that here.
She will understand what you're talking. Yeah,
You
people
understand?
will understand what you're talking about.
So also, like, people sometimes understand through the body language, but we know people just sometimes just play ignorant. Men and women. Can't just,
Yeah, it's an equal thing. Yeah.
You understand? Sometimes people just play ignorant because maybe they're frustrated or they're just lazy at this point. You understand?
Yeah.
So there's all these aspects that play a part up in the breakdown of communication. But I think one of the main thing is understanding.
Yeah. Comprehension, yeah.
Having a level of understanding of both of each other. You understand? 'Cause you can see when your partner's kind of getting to that point where he's kind of going to get frustrated now. You know what? I know how I normally deal with this when I see him. All right, let's apply my methods. When he gets back down, then I wait for like an hour and then we can reconsider. You know what? You get me? You know how your partner
You need to know your partner.
His characteristics. You hit me? And also you as a man. You hit me? So this is why it even comes back to that topic when we were talking about how do you know if your partner's cheating? You hear me? By knowing your partner.
It's communication. You could see their body language and you could see the way they're moving.
You understand?
It's
communication right there. But yeah, it's a mad thing still, you know. I'm just saying, I'm disgusting, man. I don't know, I love the viscous too much, man. Bro, it's crazy. I swear.
It's controlling you, mate.
I said...
We need to go and make interviews and ask like, do you like the viscous?
Man licked his lips and did all kind of... You even hear the sound of... Yo!
You can't
Losing his mind.
Losing his mind.
It's a shame she went because there was a question that was posed
with the females. It was good to have a female
because
perspective.
my brother asked to ask her.
Okay, yeah.
Like, hearing us speak, would she think that any of us are dateable? That was the question.
Wow.
But she left.
I can kind of let you in on...
Because you know her, innit?
I think an answer that she probably might give, right? Because I've done this before with her, right? And she's had female friends over her house. And I'm like, all right, then cool. Because even she said it herself, right? You know what it is? You see dog, because they call me dog. You see dog.
Why they call you dog?
Anyway. She's like, you see dog, right? He has his ways, you understand? You know what I mean? Even the way how he's passionate about conversation and the stuff that he says to trigger people, right? She's like, you would think he's a cunt. You think he's not a nice person. But genuinely, when you get to know this guy, he's one of the most unbelievable people you don't want to ever let out of your life. She sits down and will tell female friends this. You understand? Because me, like, I have a way, you know, I will chat to people a certain way because I feel open in speech. I actually believe in freedom of speech and receive the repercussion if there's some. You understand where I'm coming from? So obviously I'm breaking it down and, you know, she would kind of, understand, say, like, but obviously she would probably say something like, you know, if you get to know the person enough, then you can probably make a decision. But it's all about getting to know the person. You understand? Because she was just basically saying, at first glance, the way how he is, you'd probably say no, thank you. But knowing him the way how I know him, a lot of women would be lucky to have him. You understand? So, yeah, man, I think, you know, Sky, don't shoot me if I got it wrong. I know you're a pagan, man. You get me? So don't shoot me if I got it wrong. You get me? What was he saying? Because you know, what was it? Does men stand up for their values and beliefs?
Oh yeah.
Let's just yeah. Actually no, because Red needs to go. And
no ways.
I'm not gonna keep him. Gentlemen, any final thoughts? We're gonna start with this pagan over here. We're gonna start with you, Reds. Any final thoughts?
Any simple here, get the fuck out for like Sims.
Button. You have to press the button for that.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I was not in the convo, guys, this time. But yeah, I just don't dislike Sims. Yeah.
Wow, why did I even tell him? Bro, he just went straight for the chocolate. No, man just was calm and
So man said F-Sims.
F-Sims. They just
Went straight for the jugular, boy. Didn't even play with it.
I'm not, honestly, I'm not the most masculine man. I'm not strong, powerful. I don't have like many values like some man. But no, you cannot like go lower.
Yeah, low for no one.
Lower, right?
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, disrespecting yourself.
He's not having it. He's not
literally like disrespecting. It's like
disrespecting yourself. Yeah.
Like those women who are doing the
Aye,
sex work.
me while you're talking, just switch the cameras in between. Just gives it nice effect.
It's like women who are doing sex works, right? They are hurting themselves, but they are also hurting society. Like the lady, the mom on OnlyFans. She's definitely hurting herself, but her family, her husband, if she has one,
family
not
image.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
child.
If you're a man, child, you're done.
Imagine the school.
You remember it's not the school. You remember it forever.
Yeah.
You remember it forever. You'll have to raise your daughter in a different way because you're a mother.
Yeah.
That's literally ruining not you, not your kid, but people after that.
Yeah.
The daughter of your kid.
Because you're influencing her to do something like that
Next,
as well. Yeah.
plus the friends maybe of the daughter.
Might
Plus
think it's
that.
cool,
That is a butterfly effect. It's a butterfly effect.
But you see how that's dangerous,
That comes
right?
from the women, and that comes from women.
Just imagine. Like I'm gonna say this and let you go. Just imagine the dad wants to get involved in the youth's life because he realized, you know what, the mom is a bit promiscuous, or you know what I mean, she's not dealing with her thing properly. You understand? And he's trying to, like, don't disrespect your mom, whatever the case is. But I'm gonna teach you from my side, certain values, and you can speak to your aunties and that who are married or probably in relationships moving differently. See how you understand? And then she goes back now. You understand? And because of the, she probably says, "Oh, mom, I met auntie today and we did this and we did that," and now she's probably pissed off. And it's only because of, and now it's the level of input that she will withdraw, probably use as a weapon and withdraw from that man. So we don't have that level of input to influence his daughter not to turn out like a mum. Understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. So it's like, even for dads, even if you want to be a good dad, it's still dangerous out here. Yeah, you understand? Like, so you literally have to move correct. But now, any final thoughts?
Nah, no final thoughts. I don't want to get into anything.
Yeah, because that final thought will turn into another show.
It's true.
So
nah, any final thoughts? It could be anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Reds, why is your phone doing madness?
For the camera.
No, I think these, you know what? I'll say this. I think these subjects are so interesting that just one question, you can go so deep into it.
You can.
So we can even bring old questions into new podcasts because we can have different perspectives and go even lengthier with it. But
Nah, definitely.
It's cool.
Final thought. Women, you gotta work hard, man. You don't deserve nothing. You're not gonna just get it just like that and look good and all that. You gotta work hard, man. You gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and make the porridge, man. Make the flipping porridge, man. 4 o'clock, man. Wake up, man. You're waking up every day. You want to get financial gain and that, and you're not supporting. You get me? You're supposed to be in the gym. You get it?
And yeah, man, I'll rebuttal that with, yo, man, them. You get me? She's doing all this for you.
Fix up, be there,
like,
man.
No. You need to be putting in the work.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, you get me?
She's doing that.
Yeah. But people, my final thoughts is this, right? Be accountable for yourselves. You genuinely got to be accountable for everything you say, do. You understand? The stuff that are outside of your control, try not to worry about it too much. Put stress onto your mind and onto your body, because that causes breakdown, internal disease and all that. But it's